All right, guys, we're doing it. As y'all can see, I have switched out of my gear, and I don't know how long this is going to last today, guys, but we're going to try our damn hardest to do this game for y'all, because I'm not just going to leave you guys hanging out here. We are live coming at you from San Antonio, Texas. Don't know how many of you guys are going to be checking in on this live stream. Christina out here to help me out. But we are live, and I'm not giving up on you guys. So apologize for not wearing the tie today. Apologize for not being 100%, but I will call every snap, every play, and every down like I do on this channel, guys. Love you guys. Let's get this set up. So Green Bay Packers going to be on one side. Let's do this like I normally do it. I'm going to just make these adjustments in real time for you guys. Honestly, that was brutal. By the way, no. It wasn't what y'all were thinking during that last live stream. They were thinking that I had to boom. And that wasn't the case, guys. I'm just struggling with something right now. But we're live. You had 2 new memberships while waiting. Nice, send it. Appreciate that, bro. Thanks for the heads up. I'm feeling a little bit better. We found some of the pink stuff. We're going to make this work. We're going to do what we can. Let's get this set up for you guys. Okay. Where are we at? Let's scroll over. Green Bay, Seattle. We're making all the adjustments in real time right now. We need the Packers text on one side. We got Packers. Change this one here too to be Green Bay logo. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. This game is scheduled for kickoff. I'm still going to have to make some adjustments as this one goes on. That is okay. We've got blue. We've got the Seahawks today. We've got Seattle in here. Let's see. We got Seahawks in blue. All right, guys, we are lined up. Seattle Seahawks getting ready to send this back to the Green Bay Packers. Here we go. Game on, and Green Bay will return this one. Green Bay wearing white and gold. Looks like the Seattle Seahawks wearing green. Looks like Nixon going to bring this football out, and the Green Bay Packers offense going to start this game with possession as I make these changes here. All right, the home team today will be the Seattle Seahawks. I would not have forgiven myself if I didn't cover this live stream today. And I know I started late, and this is probably going to end up being a weak live stream, but I'm still here for you guys, so don't y'all worry. Here we go. Green Bay Packers, Seattle Seahawks. Green Bay has the football. Here's the snap from the 37-yard line. Jordan Love throws and connects with number 8. This time it looks like our boy will not gain too much right there. That is a catch made by Josh Jacobs on the grab. Let's bring up the depth charts for you guys, get the game tracker all set up here as well. We will talk the numbers later, and I will do the trivia quiz. I told Christina, I said, look, I prepared all of this stuff. I'm not just going to let it sit there in my box and not be able to show the world what we put together. So we are live. We are hanging out, and we've got a shotgun formation here. Here's the snap dropping back. Jordan Love throws to the running back. There should be a flag on that play there for roughing the quarterback, but it doesn't matter because Josh Jacobs will gain some yardage there. That is good for a first down. Green Bay. And let's make the adjustment here. Just realize that I've got this over-exaggerated. Personal foul. Roughing the passer on the deep unnecessary run. That's exactly right. I saw that from way out here, guys. Pretty obvious right there when Jordan Love gets drilled well after the release on that throw. We got Seahawks. We got Green Bay. And I knew I was going to watch this game either way. I know I disappeared. I did that on purpose. Trying to square some stuff out for you guys. Get this all set up. That's a first down, guys, and the Green Bay Packers already inside the 30-yard line here at or just shy of the 30-yard line at the 31. First and 10 coming up for the Green Bay Packers at the 31-yard line. Can Green Bay convert right here? She's a little shy. She's a little camera shy for sure. Here we go. There's the snap. There's a toss to the right-hand side. This time, A gain of just 2 for Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs has gotten every carry. Every touch on the ball so far has gone to Josh Jacobs. You see, Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs are the only 2 names over here on the right-hand side. Okay. Christina would make sure you watched it. Yeah, whether I was calling this game or not, huh, Brent? Robert saying hello. What's going on, Fred? What's going on, Rhonda Cartier still in here? David Ray? Thanks, guys. Here we go. Pro set formation for the Green Bay Packers. Motion on the field, waiting for the snap. Jordan Love turns around, hands that off. Josh Jacobs again will get the carry as he goes forward, picks up about 4 yards on that play. Brings up a 3rd down and 3. So a 3rd down coming up now. 3rd down and 3 coming up now. If I can't move this over. Here we go. Going to try to drop this just a hair. We're good. So 3rd down and 3. That's a handoff once again. A gain of 6 for Josh Jacobs. And this guy just will not stop eating, man. Josh Jacobs looking pretty good. Josh Jacobs picks up 6 yards. Good for a 1st down. 1st down. Small gain today. Hello, Super Mario. Nice to hear you from the Philippines, says Emmy. Thanks, Emmy. All right, guys. Snake says, I'm back. I am too, Snake, and we are finishing this game a little less than 100%, but we are going to cover this game anyways. All right, guys, we've got ourselves a single back formation. We are inside of the red zone as Josh Jacobs gets the carry. He gets up inside the 15, down at about the 10-yard line. This brings up a 2nd down coming up. 2nd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. So a 2nd down and about 1 after the 9-yard gain. The Green Bay Packers on the move right now. Yeah, I know, man. I'm wondering, these are some ugly uniforms, says Bob S. So the Green Bay Packers wearing white shirts, white pants with green and gold stripes down the side. The Seattle Seahawks are wearing their all green uniforms today. 87 touches in the 1st quarter, most by any player in the NFL in any quarter. Wow. 2nd and 2 coming up. There's the snap, the handoff to Josh Jacobs again. Dude, this guy is a workhorse. The bell cow, Josh Jacobs, getting the carry there. This brings up a 1st down. 1st down, Green Bay Packers, 1st and goal. The Seahawks going to have to ball to beat Packers. Yeah, they're going to have to ball out, man. Good to be back, Robert, says Jeff Metterling. Good to be back, guys. It really is. Let's see if I can make it through this whole live stream. The goal is to stay up. Mario's running a bit late. Stay tuned to FN. We're live. Let's see if I can do this on my feet. This is the final stream of the game. There's the snap. Another handoff there. Josh Jacobs again on the carry. This time, Josh Jacobs gets up to about the 5-yard line. This brings up a 2nd and goal. How about them Cowboys, Crystal? How about them Cowboys? Let's effing go, she says. You already know, homie. You already know, Crystal. All right, guys, a 2nd down and goal. The Green Bay Packers knocking on the door. It is a 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line. Let's see if Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers can make something happen here. By the way, in case you're wondering why I'm wearing the black, guess what? It is some Football Nation swag. Here we go, guys. We've got a single back formation. There's the snap, fakes the handoff, a little play action. Jordan Love will keep on the scramble, gets up to the 1-yard line, a 4-yard gain. That brings up a 3rd and goal from the 1. This has to be a Josh Jacobs touchdown. This has to be a Josh Jacobs touchdown. What's going on, Malachi? Snake saying drip. You already know, bro. Get some coffee for Mario. Dude, I don't need coffee. I don't need anything that's going to irritate anything in this general area, guys. I am just chilling for the rest of the day, dude. That is it. We're going to ride this into bedtime, and then tomorrow I got to go to work. I could not do this stream, guys. I had to do this stream for y'all. Here's the snap. There's the handoff up the middle. Touchdown! Green Bay Packers. Touchdown, Josh Jacobs. Jumbo shrimp cocktail. Touchdown for the Green Bay Packers, guys. If you're just checking in, what's going on, Joshua Whitney? What a star, says send it. We're back, guys. We're hanging out. We're here. We're still live. We will cover the rest of this game so long as I am feeling alive and able to do it, man, because I was struggling, and I'm still struggling, but we're going to make this work. So the Green Bay Packers coming into this game 9-4, the Seattle Seahawks 8-5, did not have time to make any changes, so we're going to cut back and make the changes happen here. In the meantime, who will win this game, guys? Who will win this game? The Green Bay Packers or the Seattle Seahawks? What do you guys think? Green Bay Packers already on the board. That was pretty quick. We're going to make some adjustments here. I had all this stuff prepared beforehand, so, I definitely can't not get it for you guys. So, okay. Let's see. At home are the Seattle Seahawks. Let's do the Seattle Seahawks stats. Let's do the Seattle Seahawks offense. I'm making some quick adjustments, guys. Got the Seattle Seahawks defense. And we've got the schedule for the Seattle Seahawks. Let's see. Seahawks schedule. Okay, that's one down. What does that look like? Well, let's take a quick look. So, the Seattle Seahawks are coming into this game, guys, ranked as the 13th team in the NFL. Seattle Seahawks coming into this game ranked number 13. They are 15th in the NFL in points per game. They are 13th in the league in yards per game. They are 13th in yards per play, 16th in third down efficiency, and 20th in red zone efficiency. As the young kids would like to say, they are mid. Guys, they are not very good offensively. Defensively, same situation. They can be you can say that they're a little bit better on the defensive side of the football here. Seattle Seahawks defense is allowing 21.8 points per game. That is why they have a winning record. When you give up less points than you score, you typically win football games. So, yards per game here for the defense, yards allowed per game, still not great. They are in the bottom half here, 18th in the NFL, 339 yards per game is what they give up. Yards per play, they give up pretty good yardage, but they're pretty solid inside the red zone, although the Green Bay Packers did just score on a red zone drive. Let's cut back over here. We're going to make some adjustments once again. Thank you. Appreciate that. Got to make some adjustments here for the away team. So I got to set up the stats for the Green Bay Packers. Once again, guys, the Green Bay Packers did just score on their opening drive of this game. Green Bay Packers did just score on the opening drive of this game. They're going to kick this football back to Green Bay, and we are going to get a return. The 10, the 15, the 20, the 25. Seattle will start this drive at about the 25-yard line. Thank you, Snake. I'm working hard, homie. The show must go on, man. You know how this goes. It's show business. The show must go on. That's something that I learned from my theater days. I know you guys were saying go take care of yourself. I did, but I couldn't leave you guys hanging, man. So, here we go. Let's get this going. Packers defense, let's pull that up as well. And then the Packers schedule. We'll do the head-to-head comparisons later. 1st and 10 coming up for the Seattle Seahawks, who have the football at the 25-yard line. A shotgun formation. Geno Smith waiting for the snap. There is the snap, dropping back. Smith in the pocket, looks left, throws left. Catch is made right there. Will they say a catch or will they say no? They will say catch. DK Metcalf, first down, Seattle. First down for the Seattle Seahawks. Christina's saying boo. What are we looking at here? We're looking at the Packers schedule. Okay. Let's get out of studio mode. Let's go ahead and bring this up. I'll refresh this page. 1st and 10. That is a handoff to Zach Charbonnet, who will be the starting running back for the Seattle Seahawks. There is no Kenneth Walker in today's game, guys. Kenneth Walker will be out. Snake, I hope so too, man. I definitely hope so too. Look at my collection of shoes up here, Christina. It's like a pair of sandals and 3 pairs of shoes. It's kind of a mess. Go, Pack, go, says Christina. This chair is slowly starting to sink every time I sit in it. Yeah, I need to get a wooden stool or something. Here we go, guys. A shotgun formation from the 40-yard line. Seattle Seahawks with the football. There's the snap. Dropping back and winding up. Fires. The catch is made. This time it's Noah Fant for a gain of about 6 on the other play right there. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 coming up here for the Seattle Seahawks. A 3rd down. Guppy saying, I can't believe you're still here, hardworking and talented. Thanks, Guppy. Appreciate you, bro. We are hardworking, man. We had the goal for today. I don't know if we'll get there, but my goal was to get to 19,000 today or come hell or high water, man. We are going to fight for it. So if you guys are checking in right now, I know we have just a couple hundred people watching instead of a couple thousand like we had expected. It's okay. We're going to make this work. Shotgun formation, waiting for the snap right now. There it is, dropping back. Geno Smith surveys. Geno Smith will get wrapped up and sacked by the Packers defense. That is Cooper, Edgerrin Cooper on the stop right there. Let's go. Packers won because it's in the book, says Mangos XD. Chat, say hi at Football Nation is him. Thanks, Snake. I appreciate that, man. Wow, a bag on that play. Great job by Cooper to come in and bring him down. That was a 4-man rush, too. It wasn't even a blitz. Great job by the Green Bay Packers to get in there. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Football Nation. I am your host. Normally, I wear a white shirt and a tie. I'm the guy with the tie. Today, not feeling 100%, so we stripped down a little bit, put on the Football Nation jacket, and we're going to take this live stream a little bit easier, but that does not mean that I did strip. But that does not mean that I am not going to give you guys 100% of my energy while we are here. What's going on, Joshua? Thanks for checking in, homie. Thanks for saying hello. Hello. Mohican Machine 99 saying sack attack. All right. So we talked about the Seattle Seahawks on both those sides. How about we take a look at the starting offense here? So we did not have a pregame. We're going to try to do the pregame, I guess, during the game right now. This is going to be the starting lineup here for the Seattle Seahawks team. So, end this stuff here, close out these other games. Seattle Seahawks offense, guys, this is the starting lineup for Seattle. Starting here with quarterback Geno Smith. Geno Smith is going to be the starting quarterback for this team. Coming into this game, guys, Geno Smith has the 2nd most passing yards in the NFL, if you can believe that or not. Geno Smith, 3,474 passing yards, is good for the 2nd most passing yards in the league right now. He does have just 12 interceptions. Not great, but he does have a QBR of 53.5, which ranks 23rd in the league. Normally, when you look at this setup, guys, you would see Kenneth Walker here as the starting running back, but he has been ruled out for today's contest. Instead, we've got Zach Charbonnet as the starting running back today. We'll probably see a lot of Zach Charbonnet as this game goes on, depending on what the game script allows. Pass catchers for the Seattle Seahawks offense: DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Noah Fant, and Jackson Smith-Njigba. Love this lineup here. Honestly, this wide receiver core has been so good this year. Obviously, if Geno Smith has the 2nd most passing yards in the NFL, something must be going their way. Jackson Smith-Njigba has been very good this season, guys. And just so y'all know, Jackson Smith-Njigba right now is in his sophomore year in the NFL. He was drafted out of Ohio State last year out of by the Seattle Seahawks. So far this season, the man has 911 receiving yards. That is good for the 6th most in the NFL. So don't forget that he is out there. Jackson Smith-Njigba looking pretty good this season. I think he should eat today. DK Metcalf, dude, DK Metcalf is an absolute beast. And these two guys have been probably arguably the most recognizable wide receiver duo in the NFL over the past, 7 years? Like, they have been fantastic, man. Anyways, we are cutting back over because it looks like the Green Bay Packers have the football. Here's the snap, looking right, throwing right is Jordan Love. And again, Josh Jacobs on the grab. Josh Jacobs picks up 10 yards, 20 yards up to the 41-yard line. That is good for a Green Bay Packers. First down for Green Bay. First down for the Green Bay Packers. What is considered field goal range? I guess it's different for every team. It depends on their kicker, but for the Green Bay Packers. Field goal range should be at about the 40-yard line, maybe the 37 or the 38. Oh, you could kick a field goal from wherever if you can make it. There's no limitation on that. Here we go. 6 minutes left to go in this first quarter. There's the snap. Jordan Love pump fakes. Jordan Love winds up, throws, catch is made. This time, it's a gain of about 9 on the play. That's Jayden Reed on the grab, ladies and gentlemen. So Jayden Reed getting his first carry. All right, Seahawks look like they slimed, says Bob S. Whatever that means. That's pretty funny, though. 340 people hanging out right now. Thanks, guys. We're back. And honestly, that pink stuff helped so much. I feel like a new man. Yeah, I think the bent, I should have taken that when I first felt it, babe. And I tried calling out to you, but you were in the shower. Here we go from the 50-yard line, guys, right at midfield. This time it is a handoff and a carry for the Emmanuel Wilson, second string running back here. It looks like that might have been enough. And if it is, it will be first down, Green Bay, first down, Packers. Let's go. All right, I feel weird wearing black. I kind of want to put on a tie. I'm feeling better now. I am feeling better now. I kind of want to put on my tie. Guys, please tell me what happened with Mario. I fell asleep. I was down and out, Rhonda. I was down and out. I was having some crazy... No. I finished the last stream. But I had to jump off abruptly there. So we were fighting some, let's call it gastric distress. Looks like whistles coming in. This play will be stopped right here. Let's find out what this call is. Green Bay Packers helmets are white. Prior to the snap, timeout taken there by the Green Bay Packers. Let's get them subs up, says Snake. We'll ask later. We're not going to fight for subscribers right now because I don't want to push anyone away. I want you guys who are checking in right now to hang out with us, hit that thumbs up button. I never wear hoodies, guys, but I'm wearing this one particularly because we've got the brand, the swag. Now, my green screen is going to make this look really weird. But yeah, Football Nation, let's effing go. Okay. All right, guys, 4 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 4 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We might have to dial back our expectations for this live stream. We're going to have to get to 18-9. We need 44 more, but we'll call that as we have more people enter. We've got a single back formation. There is the snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. And this time another big gain up to the 30-yard line. Goes Josh Jacobs, a first down there for the Green Bay Packers. First down for Green Bay. No flag on the play. 19-yard run around the left-hand side. Let's go. No, not like that, Gus. Not like that. I was experiencing I don't know, man. It was weird. I had never felt pain like that. Everything in my stomach was just cramping, and it felt so weird. So, yeah, I was down and out and laying down, and Christina had to babysit me for a little bit, but she helped me. I'm back to life. I'm back, baby. First and 10 from the 30. A handoff to Jayden Reed. Goes forward, and a gain of about 7 on that play brings up, gosh, call it a gain of 9. Jayden Reed gets a gain of 9 up to the Seattle Seahawks 21-yard line. That brings up a second down and 1. Second down. Let's go. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that. Go, Pack, go, says Mangoes. At least on for a high trustee stretches. Mario really keeps his superhero energy. Thanks, man. We do, Isaiah. We always do. That's all. That's what this is about, man. Shotgun formation from the 21-yard line, motion on the field. Here is the snap. This is a handoff. Emmanuel Wilson around the right-hand side. Actually, it is Brooks on the carry. Brooks will pick up 6 yards on that one. That is good for a Green Bay Packers. First down. First down, Green Bay. We got back to life, Mario Manuel. I am back, Ramsey. I feel great. We are good. I'm feeling better as this game goes on, honestly. And I kind of want to shed and get out of this one and go back to my... Christina saying no? No? Okay. All right, guys. Well, if she says don't change, then I won't change. I guess change comes from within. Here we go. First and 10. There's a snap and the throw to the left-hand side. The grab is made. This will bring up a second down and 8. We are inside the red zone, so let's get that red zone energy up. All right, guys. I know you guys were saying before... You were saying, The tie doesn't matter. For me, man, I really genuinely think Brent Loy saying, Mario, I have emailed you to find out how to get a hoodie. I need one for sure. Okay, I'll send you the link to the spread shop so you can pick one up, man. Here we go. We've got an empty backfield here. There's the snap, dropping back, looking right, pump fakes, catch is made, up inside the 5, first down, end zone, touchdown, Green Bay Packers. Romeo Doubs on the grab, good for 13 yards, touchdown, Green Bay Packers. And Green Bay gets into the end zone. Romeo Doubs knocking that one out of there. An easy drive, guys. That was way too easy for the Green Bay Packers. They are carving up the Seahawks right now. Back-to-back drives. They've scored twice in the first quarter, and they don't seem like they're going to let up. Romeo Doubs just keeping the legs churning right now. Just keeping those legs churning. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good, ladies and gentlemen. And that takes us back to a quick commercial break. So let's take a look at the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers come into this game. They are ranked the 7th best team in the NFL, according to the NFL. At least that's what they said as this week started. So, offense over here for the Green Bay Packers. They are 7th in the league at scoring points, 26.8 points per game. Yards per game, they are 6th in the NFL in that category. Yards per play, 2nd in the NFL in yards per play. Do you know what that means? That means they have been very productive at moving the football. Pretty solid, man. Third down efficiency in this game right now. Not in this game, but so far coming into this game. 19th in the NFL on third down efficiency. That is not great. That is the one place where the Packers offense has struggled. So what does that mean? That means that when the Green Bay Packers are facing a third down situation, they convert those third downs at a success rate of just 37.6% of the time. That may not sound like a lot, but it's better than a couple of other teams out there. Not in the bottom 12, not in the top half, though. Green Bay Packers offense, one area where I can see that they, Anyways, red zone efficiency, top 12 team when it comes to inside the red zone. When we look at the Packers defense on the other side, there are some liabilities here that the Seattle Seahawks can exploit, guys. Points per game, this defense gives up just 21.1 points per game. But we looked at those same stats with the Detroit Lions, and the Buffalo Bills just dropped a hammer on the Detroit Lions on that last live stream that we had, guys. How about we continue looking down this list? Yards per game, 13th in the NFL with 329 yards allowed per game. Yards per play allowed, they only give up 5.3 yards per play. They are just outside of the top 12 in third down efficiency defensively. So they give up a first down on third down situations, or the success rate for opposing teams is 36%. Where they struggle defensively, the Green Bay Packers, red zone efficiency. That is a problem for the Green Bay Packers. Let's take a look at the chat area and see what's up with you guys. How about the Cowboys today? I mean, they played the Panthers. Hey, dude, they did play the Panthers country, but they still won. And a win is a win is a win, homie. A win is a win is a win. Don't matter who it comes against. You will take those. I will gladly take those wins. Doesn't matter who. Okay. So we got the quarterback comparison. We can turn that on. Let's do the defensive comparison between these two teams. Here's the kick back to the Seattle Seahawks, guys. This game is not over. Seattle Seahawks will try to answer back. Here's the return up to about the 29-yard line. The return up to about the 29. Making some quick adjustments here as we compare. And the wide receiver comparison. Again, I go through these and I'm putting these in right now because, I made them. And so I took all that extra time to make these. I can't just not show you guys. Either way, we'll get to that when we get to another commercial break and it makes sense to show you those stats. In the meantime, we've got a 1st and 10 from the 30 for Seattle. Seattle with the football, shotgun formation. Geno Smith takes the snap, looks right, throws right, catch is made. A gain of about 7 on that play. DK Metcalf on the grab. 2nd down and 3 coming up right now. Yo, Arch Grimshot, what's up, homie? Greenway is smoking, says Rhonda. Brandy, I just turned on the game on the TV, and oh my God, my eyes, the uniforms. Yeah, they're ugly for both teams. Both teams have really ugly-looking uniforms today. The white is really bad, babe. The white is bad. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 3. 2nd down and 3 coming up right here. Geno Smith under center, a single back formation from the 37. There's a snap. Zach Charbonnet goes up. He does pick up the 1st down, but there's a flag on this play. It'll probably be an offensive holding. Bob S. saying, I had to listen to the game without you, and it sucked. I'm here, dude. Don't worry. I like the action green, says Send It. It's the action green looks almost off-colored from what it normally looks like. I feel like when I see the action green, it's a brighter green and it looks more Xbox. This one kind of just looks like Nickelodeon slime. I don't know. It's just off. It seems like there's like a tinge of brown in there. It looks like booger. 2nd down and 13 after the holding call against the Seahawks, guys. So repeat 2nd down. It was a 2nd and 3. We've got a 2nd and 13 now. 2nd down coming up for Seattle. Here's the snap. Dropping back, surveying a deep shot downfield. Wide open. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba to the 50-yard line. 1st down, Seattle Seahawks. 1st down. We'll move the chains, guys. They should be in Ghostbusters, says Bob S. Sell me your hoodie, says Ward Anderson. Yeah, I'll plug it in, guys. Here we go. Here's the snap. There's the handoff around the left-hand side. Oh, my goodness. Zach Charbonnet picks up about 15 yards on that play up to the Green Bay Packers 32-yard line. A 16-yard gain there for Zach Charbonnet, and that will move the chains. Okay, guys, this is the end of the 1st quarter. I got it right here for you guys. Those of you who are watching, let's pin it. I'm going to pin it up for you guys right now. If you are interested in picking up this hoodie, I just pinned it right now, and I've never done that before on a live stream. I don't know what that looks like, if it popped up on yours, but if it did, we're selling these hoodies. If you're interested in picking one up, we're selling them for under $30, guys. You go to a concert, they'll charge you $60 for a hoodie. I don't even think there's any margins on that for me. I'm not doing it for the margins. I'm doing it for the brand awareness. Yeah, let's go ahead and put it in the chat area as well. Okay, let's step away from this for just a moment. Got it somewhere here. There it is. I got you. Here you go, guys. No worries. Here is the spread shop in case you guys want to buy any of my merchandise. I'm plugging that into the chat area right now. All right. If you want to pick one up, we're selling them for $30. That is literally no margin on there for me. I just want to raise brand awareness for Football Nation. So if anybody wants to pick up any swag, I've got it there for you guys. I've just plugged that in. Feel free to search the spread shop and come back when you're done. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys watching this live stream. For those of you who are new, my name is Mario Manuel. I don't normally wear a hoodie during the live streams. I typically wear my tie. Y'all see me. I'm always well dressed. I wear my tie. I button up. I look professional, and that's the way that I like to do things. But today's going to be just a little bit different. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for being here, man. Shout out to y'all. Okay, so enough about that. Let's talk about this game. Let's take a look at these two quarterbacks. I want to do a quick quarterback comparison, guys. Now, when we look at Jordan Love and Geno Smith, the edge will go to Geno Smith in a couple of categories here, in quite a few categories, actually. Passing yards, so far this season, guys, Geno Smith, 3,474 coming into this game. Rushing yards, Geno Smith also has more rushing yards than Jordan Love. The one area where we don't have that is the total touchdowns. Now, this right here, don't know what I was thinking. Again, didn't have time to double check some of my work. Interceptions, it looks like Geno Smith does have more interceptions. It has a higher completion percentage and he has been sacked more times. 1st and 10 coming up for Geno Smith. He looks left, looks right, throws right. Catch is made. Jackson Smith and Jigba again on the grab. That is good for about 9 yards. That brings up a 2nd down. So 2nd down and 1 coming up right here. Pop out this chat again so I can see what you guys are talking about. Is Seattle the home team? Yes, they are, John A. So, as always, on the right-hand side will always be the home team. Green Bay Packers at Seattle Seahawks, guys. Seahawks at home. Seahawks with the football, 2nd down and 1. A shotgun formation. There is the snap. A handoff to Charbonnet will go backwards. A loss of 2 brings up a 3rd down and 3, guys. 3rd down coming up for Seattle. See if I can't make this logo just a hair bigger. Don't want it to get hidden back there. Okay. Ha. What did I miss, Christina? We definitely work on it, bro. That's not to say that I don't love her guts, but here we go. A shotgun formation motion on the field from Tyler Lockett on 3rd down and 2 from the 35. Here's the snap from the 35. Geno Smith in trouble. Geno Smith will get crushed again. Another bag today for the Green Bay Packers, and they are just dancing it away. I can't find a zip-up hoodie on that site, says Brandy. I may have to edit my spread shop, says Christina. They're definitely on there, though, Brandy. Keep digging. I will find it. Keep digging. I will find it. We've got the zip-up hoodies. I prefer the zip-ups myself over the actual hoodie. But a field goal coming up here, guys. A 48-yard field goal attempt for the Seattle Seahawks. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is now 14-3. So, Seattle Seahawks have gotten on the board. Seahawks on the board. The score is 14 at Green Bay. Seattle 3. And we've got ourselves a game. It's now a 2-possession game. Still 11 points between these two teams. They're losing in Seattle. All right, so these were the head-to-head comparisons. Let's do a quick look at the defensive comparisons. I think that's a better picture. So, what's interesting in here is that Keyshawn Nixon is coming into this game as the number 1. He has the most interceptions in the NFL, alongside Kirby Joseph of the Detroit Lions, who had a bad game last game. Can the Packers do any better today? Packers did just score a field goal. This defense for the Green Bay Packers, they allow 329 yards per game. That is 13th in the NFL. When it comes to rushing yards, we saw what just happened on there. They are a top 10 team against the run. But the one place I really want you to focus on is on the turnovers forced, guys. Green Bay Packers are a top 3 team in the NFL when it comes to forcing turnovers. A very solid number there when you look at it. So, 24 turnovers coming into this game. On the other side, the Seattle Seahawks, they rank 15th with just 15 interceptions or 15 turnovers, whether that's a forced fumble or a 4th down conversion or whatever. The Seahawks defense is not as they're not as stout, I guess you could say. They're not as solid as the Green Bay Packers defense in those particular categories, but it's pretty close, man. These two categories is one thing. They're not great against the run. They have been solid against the pass. It doesn't matter because it looks like Jordan Love is able to do whatever he wants right now. He's completed all of his passes today. Let's take a quick look at that one more time. So in this game so far, Jordan Love has completed 6 of 6 passes, good for 62 passing yards. He's got 1 passing touchdown. Josh Jacobs next to him already 8 carries, good for 46 yards and a rushing touchdown as well. He's got 16 fantasy points already, guys, in full-point PPR formats. Josh Jacobs eating today. One of my favorite picks that I had during this fantasy football season. Pretty wild. Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, and Tucker Kraft going to be the star receivers today for this Green Bay Packers offense. Romeo Doubs, 1 target, 1 reception, good for 13 receiving yards and a receiving touchdown. That is really the number that matters there, is that receiving touchdown. Get rid of that hot spot there. Thank you, Ward. Appreciate that. Here's the kickback, guys. So it looks like the Green Bay Packers are going to bring this football back out to about the 29-yard line. So about the 29-yard line, guys, this does bring up a first down now. Ward, that is awesome, dude. Thank you. Fist bump. Let's go. Boof. That is true, Christina. Yeah, that's true, babe. They definitely do take a little bit of time to get out their products, but that does not mean that they won't get those. Actually, the last one that I ordered got it in like 6 days. The one that Courtney won? Yeah, Courtney got hers in like 5 business days or less. So either way, I appreciate that order, Ward. Thank you. All right, guys, here we go. What's up, Lucinda? Thanks for checking in. Here's the snap, dropping back in the pocket and in trouble. Jordan Love has to throw that football. The catch is made. Looks like Kraft was on the other side of that one. Tucker Kraft gets the grab. Let's go ahead and bring up the drive chart for you guys. So Tucker Kraft picks up an 8-yard grab. That is up to the Green Bay Packers 37-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up here. So a 1st and 10 coming up. 2nd down and 2 after the 8-yard grab. Excuse me, that was a 1st and 10. It's now a 2nd and 2. 2nd down coming up right here for Green Bay, who's at the 37-yard line. Around the right-hand side, looks like Josh Jacobs will pick up about a yard. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. So 3rd down. Sky's the limit, says Edward. Hey, Edward, I'm not taking my foot off the gas. We got a long way to go before the end of the season, and we have goals and targets and metrics that we're trying to hit. So I do feel a lot better than I did earlier. Thank you guys for all your support, man. I really do appreciate it. Here's the snap. There's the throw. There's the catch on 3rd and inches. It looks like it's good enough. Dontavian Wicks gets the grab. Good for a 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. 1st down, Green Bay. 1st down for the Packers, guys. That will move the sticks again. 1st and 10 coming up for Green Bay up to the 40-yard line. So we got about 11 and a half minutes left to go. It's a 1st and 10, the football at the Green Bay 40. Go, Pack, go, says Mangoes XD. I need a zip up after Christmas, says Country Kisses. All right, guys. If y'all are still with me, be sure to hit that like button. I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. Here we go. Pro set formation from the 40. Here is the snap. Dropping back. Jordan Love winds up a deep shot here. It is caught by Watson. Oh, my goodness. Watson makes the grab and a big 1st down. Just shy of the 20-yard line. Christian Watson. Wow, what an athletic toe tap right there. Unbelievable grab right there for Christian Watson. That gets up to about the 24-yard line. A big 1st down. It was a play right there this time. Another play on 1st and 10 after that monster grab by Christian Watson. Let's see that one more time. I didn't even get the yard count on that. Christian Watson good for 36 yards on that last play, guys. So a 36-yard grab if you've got Christian Watson fired up in your fantasy football, pretty sweet. What a catch, says CMC later. Dude, what a catch indeed, man. What a catch indeed. All right, guys. Then we had a 1st down play after the grab. That brings up a 2nd down and 8 after that 2-yard gain there from Josh Jacobs. So we've got a 2nd down and 8. We're at the 22-yard line, knocking on the door of the Seattle Seahawks. Josh Jacobs gets stuffed again on this one. It takes 5 green jerseys to bring him down. This brings up a 3rd down and 6 at the 20-yard line. So we are technically at the red zone, and you know what that means. We get the red zone music. We got that red zone pump up right there. Let's go. 3rd down and 6 coming up with 9 minutes and 50 seconds, guys. Big Unk saying, don't like neither one of these teams, but I definitely need Green Bay to win tonight. Seattle Seahawks, I hear you, bro. 3:13. What's going on, 3:13? Here we go. A 3rd down and 6 from the 20-yard line coming up. There is the snap. In the pocket, Jordan Love with time, shoots to the end zone. The catch not going to be made. Another shot intended for Romeo Doubs. That does trigger a 4th down. And so the field goal unit will come out here since we are at the 20-yard line, guys. So field goal unit going to come out. It's a 4th down and 6. I don't see Green Bay going for it in this situation. Now, For those of you who are watching this live stream with me right now, I really you guys are awesome. And I don't know how else to thank you guys besides saying, well, thank you. But here comes the field goal unit. There's the kick from the 39 yards out. A 39-yard field goal is good, and the score is now 17-3. So, score. We got points on the board. We get a field goal. It's still points. I will take points no matter how it comes. Cheesehead. Christina, you want to grab that cheesehead from downstairs? I'll put it on. I will. Yeah, we'll put it on. Why not? For you Packers fans who are out there, why not? Let's have some fun. Thank you, says Marty. Got to give a shout out to the Packers fans. If you're a Seattle Seahawks fan, shout out to you as well. All right, let's end this one. All right, so just curious, guys, who do y'all think is the best player on the field? Who is the best player on the field tonight? Is that Jordan Love? Do you think that's DK Metcalf maybe? Maybe you think it's Jackson Smith and Jigba. Or maybe you really like Geno Smith. Who do you think is the best player on this field right now? By the way, the Green Bay Packers have scored. They did not score a touchdown here. I think it's Josh Jacobs, man, if I had to say. But Seahawks about to get the football back. Do y'all think they can score a touchdown on this drive? Do you think the Seattle Seahawks can score this on this drive? Welcome to the touchdown member, Peter. Love it, bro. Thanks, Pete. Appreciate that, man. All right. One of the high-vis highlighters. Brandy, I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm with y'all. Fist bump right back at you, Mario. Send it saying DK. Steve saying love. Nick saying Dobbs. A lot of DK Metcalf fans out here. Definitely Josh Jacobs believers. I'm a believer. Guys, the green screen isn't going to allow it to happen, but this is a legitimate cheesehead from Green Bay that was picked up at Lambeau Field. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not going to wear it for the whole stream. I just thought it would be fun to put on. Where is the cheesehead hat? It's right there. So Christina will probably wear that for the rest of this game, since it is hers. It's not mine. It is Christina's cheesehead hat. We picked that up at Lambeau Field when we were out there in August. It was a good day, wasn't it? It was a really good day, wasn't it? All right, guys. Green Bay Packers do have the lead. We're getting back to the action right now. Seattle Seahawks will be getting the football here in just a moment. Let's blow this up just a little bit for the Seattle Seahawks. I feel like that's a little better, a little more even there. Here we go. We are going to get a kick returned. Don't want to cut off the nose of the bird. We are going to get the kick returned. They don't get very far, up to about the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 25 coming up for Seattle. So Seattle now has the ball. It is a 1st and 10 coming up from the 25. I have a cheesehead hat too, says Mangoes. Absolute mint love. That's I've never seen that word again. Let's see that hoodie again, says Fred Soto. What's up, dude? What do you think about that? Let's effing go, man. Here we go from the 25-yard line. Here is the snap. There is the handoff to the left-hand side. This time, Charbonnet will gain about 3, 4. They're going to give him 5 yards. It's actually McIntosh on the carry there. By the way, it's not just the hoodie, man. It's not just the Let's Effing Go hoodie, because we do have the hoodie that we're wearing right now. We've also got the backpack here. 2nd down and 5 coming up right now, guys. We've got swag for days, y'all. Here we go. Shotgun formation from the 30-yard line. What's going on, Kelly? How about your Eagles, huh? How about your Eagles getting that win? Go Hawks, says James. Here we go. There's the snap. There's the handoff around the right-hand side. This is going to be a very patient run. McIntosh going to pick up about a yard or 2 on that play. Up to about the 31, 3rd down and 4 coming up. Jeff Metterling asking, how are the pretty girls doing tonight? Are they men's and women's sizes or unisex? No, there are men's and women's sizes. Well, these hoodies are in men's. We're still working on the spread shot. Okay. Yeah, they're basically the same. Imperial little brother, what's going on, man? Thanks for checking in and letting us know about your cannon roar. Here we go from the 31-yard line. Winds up, fires, catch is made. That is a first down for the Seattle Seahawks. Looks like Jake Bobo on the other side of that one. First down for Seattle will move the sticks. So that brings up a 1st and 10 from the 39. We were giving these away, man. We were giving away backpacks, hoodies, all kinds of swag on this channel, guys. This week, we're doing a $100 giveaway, and after this game, I guess we'll find out if anybody is close to winning. Not over just yet. I'm not going to win either because I bet on the Lions and not on the Buffalo Bills, so that's going to eliminate a lot of people out of this one. But let's go. Here we go. A 1st and 10 coming up from the 39-yard line. Seattle Seahawks have the football on their own 39. There is a tight play that is made right there, and it looks like Jackson Smith and Jigbo will get the catch. That is good for a 2nd down and 5, a 5-yard gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. Oh, my gosh. I just read Germ's comment. Germ says, for a second, I thought Jeff Metterling was asking if the pretty girls came in men's and women's sizes. Here's the snap on 2nd down and 5, and a gain of about 3 yards on that play will bring up a 3rd down and 2. A 3rd down and 2 coming up right now. Here we go. Welcome back, Shaq. Just ordered my hoodie. Love the zip-up ones, but the women's purple one almost had me, says Lorinda. Punctuation is important. I went to Buffalo, says Black Swan. I love it. Thanks, guys. Effing huge game. Let's effing go, says Mr. Green. Thanks for checking in, Mr. Green. Here we go. All right, guys, a 3rd down and 2 for Geno Smith. Here's the snap, and there's the throw. Overthrown there. It looks like it was intended for Zach Charbonnet on the right-hand side. This will bring up a 4th down and 2. There is a flag on the play. Let's find out if that's against Green Bay or if that's against the Seattle Seahawks. If it's against Green Bay, even a 5-yard penalty on this 3rd down and 2 will be enough to give them. It looks like a defensive holding, guys. It looks like it's probably going to be a defensive holding here. How did the Lions lose and there were 90 points? Dude, that was crazy, huh? Prior to the pass, holding against the Green Bay Packers defense, number 25. That, regardless of what happened, will be an automatic 1st down, even if it was a 1st and 70 or a 3rd down and 70. Automatic 1st down on that hold thanks to Keyshawn Nixon. And Tyler Lockett got wrapped up by Keyshawn Nixon. That flag came in right there. Great sell, honestly. That was more of a sell on the Tyler Lockett side than it was an actual flag against Keyshawn Nixon. We're midway past the midway point of this 2nd quarter, guys. This game is kind of flying by, isn't it? We got a 1st and 10. There's the snap, dropping back in the pocket. Winds up, throws. Geno Smith connects up to the 30-yard line. A big catch there from Jackson Smith and Jigba. Good for a Seattle Seahawks. 1st down. 1st down, Seattle. Peter saying, hey, brother, can you make the quarterback stats seeable? I sure can, Pete. Let's scroll up just a bit for you. How's that? I got that right there for you, Pete. No worries, bro. So Jordan Love is 9 of 10. Geno Smith is 8 of 8 today. He's actually been firing on all cylinders, just under 100 yards, but just 3 fantasy points. Here we go with shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap right now is Geno Smith. Standing to the left of him, doesn't matter. That's a toss forward to Jackson Smith and Jigba. He will pick up 2 yards on that play. That brings up a 2nd down and 8. So 2nd down. You're welcome, Pete. Appreciate you. 2nd down coming up right here. 2nd down and 8 from the 28-yard line. An intimate live stream today as we fight to get to 18.9. Looks like the 19,000 subscriber mark is going to have to wait until tomorrow's live stream. That's okay. We had to fight through some pain earlier. This is just another part of the growing pains, isn't it? Excuse me. 5 minutes left to go in the 1st half, guys. Don't go anywhere. I sure can, Fred. Shout out to Brenda. Fred is the man, by the way. Here's the snap on 2nd down and 8. Winds up, throws. The catch is made. Cue. The catch is made on 2nd down and 8. Call it a gain of 5. This brings up a 3rd down and 3. Kelly saying 10 straight. Shout out, please. It is what it is. Shout out to you, Fred. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Brenda. Shout out to all of you guys who are watching this right now, man, when y'all could be on any other YouTube channel checking out this same style of content. You guys picked this one week in and week out. Love you guys. Here we go. 3rd down and 3 from the 23. Here is the snap. Dropping back. Geno Smith in trouble. Will scramble. Goes forward. Gets it. 1st down. Seattle Seahawks and a flag coming in. Let's find out who this flag is on. It's going to be another defensive holding flag, guys. It's going to be on the defense. It's going to be a 5-yard gain. It'll be an automatic 1st down there. It'll be tacked on, looks like, at the end of the run. That will move them up to about the 13-yard line. 5-yard penalty to the end of the run. 1st down here. 1st down. Seattle Seahawks. So, thank you, Black Swan. FN was voted to have the most knowledgeable by fans on YouTube. I'd love to see that, Cartier. That'd be great if that was a fact. Christina saying these are weak calls. She disagrees with the officials on this one. Here we go, guys, from the 13-yard line. Here we go. On the move right now, in motion is Tyler Lockett. There is the snap, looking right, throwing right, catch is made on a screenplay. In Jigba going forward, he gets his legs wrapped up there. A gain of just 1 brings up a 2nd down and 9. Football up to the 12. There's only one football nation, says Susan Morgan. I'll watch the Bears tomorrow, even if it pains me. They've already gone into hibernation. That's tough, man. Who is officiating this game? Says Jeff Metterling. That's a good question. I actually did not catch that little tidbit of information. And we've got Walker down on the ground right now for the Green Bay Packers defense. Quay Walker is down. So it looks like Quay Walker is down for the Green Bay Packers defense, who is a starting player for the Green Bay Packers. And with Jair Alexander out, you cannot afford to lose anybody. It looks like the Green Bay Packers are giving up yardage on this play, and we've got a 2nd down and 9 coming up for Seattle. 2nd down and 9, the football at the 12. Here we go. All right, guys. Oh, they need Quay Walker. Not good, says Mark McKay. I'm telling you, Mark. Here we go. A 2nd down and 9 coming up. From the 12, the Seahawks are inside the red zone and a shotgun formation here. Standing to the right is Zach Charbonnet. There is the snap. Smith looking left, winds up and throws. It's almost intercepted there by Valentine. Almost picked off. An incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down and 9. I just put $5,000 cash on the Packers to win tonight. Let's go, says Jason Bro. Good luck. But still, I do think that is a safe bet. You never know. A 3rd down and 9 coming up here, guys. 3rd down. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the left. There is the snap. Dropping back. Geno Smith in trouble on the back foot. Will throw the interception this time to the same man. And he decides to bring it back. Valentine needs to get past the 20. He should have just taken the knee right there, but it is picked off this time. And the Green Bay Packers get the football. Let's go. Oh, man. That was Valentine on the interception there. The right play for the Packers defense. And you know what? That takes us back out of the red zone. Packers now have the football. He should have just taken the knee right there. Geno Smith throwing an interception, and he looks like lost. The look in his eyes after that pick, he looked defeated big time. Great job by the Green Bay Packers defense. Go Valentine, says Mangos. Anyways, that takes us back to a commercial break. So, how about we take a quick look then, again, at forcing turnovers, guys. Green Bay Packers are so good at forcing turnovers. Just go ahead and add another one to this. That's 25 turnovers so far this season. You can just go ahead and add it. Send it. It says, we'll send it out there. Okay, guys, the playoff picture is going to change here. This playoff picture is going to look a little bit different. This is what it looked like coming into today. So coming into this Sunday slate of games, this is what it looked like. The Kansas City Chiefs got a win over the Browns. The Buffalo Bills beat the Detroit Lions on our last live stream. Now, it doesn't matter for Detroit because they have already clinched the playoff berth. So have the Philadelphia Eagles, who won that game today against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So the Pittsburgh Steelers looks like they might have actually clinched the playoff game today, even though they lost because the Browns also lost, and the Ravens got the win, and the Bengals got the win. So it's looking a little messy over there in the AFC North. We've got this game happening right now between two teams that are currently fighting for the playoffs. We've got the Seahawks versus the Green Bay Packers, number 3 in the NFC, number 6 in the NFC. Although the Green Bay Packers do have more wins, the Seahawks are at the top of the table in their division. Possibly not for long, though, because the Seattle Seahawks, if they lose this game, they will fall to 8-6, and that opens up the door for the other NFC West teams who are on the bubble. That means the Arizona Cardinals, the LA Rams, and the 49ers all fighting, not having been statistically eliminated from the playoffs, especially the LA Rams, who got that win over the 49ers on Thursday Night Football, guys. This is going to be a good thing for the LA Rams, and they might be at the top of the division after this game is all said and done, just depending on who wins this game. Bubble teams means that they haven't made the playoffs, but they're not eliminated from the playoffs yet, so they're fighting to get in. They're still technically in the hunt. A lot of teams are on the bubble and not technically in the hunt, but that's a whole conversation. We can talk about it later. Here's the snap. There's the handoff. This one goes around the right-hand side. Goes around the right-hand side. That is good for 7 yards, but there's a holding penalty on that play against the Green Bay Packers. The Packers will get backed up. That'll bring up a 1st and 17 there, guys. 1st and 17. Let's effing go. Fromage, go. Cheese, go. Omelette du fromage. For any Dexter's Lab people. Oh, yeah, no, fantastic. That was great. All right, guys, here we go. We've got a shotgun formation for the Green Bay Packers, who now have the football at the 7. There is a snap. There is a handoff. Josh Jacobs will get the carry, gets up to about the 11. This time it brings up a 2nd down and 12 after the gain of 5. So it was a 1st down and 17 after the penalty, a 2nd down and 12 after the gain of 5. Hurry up offense, no huddle. There's the snap. What happened here? Flags or whistle? 2nd down and 12, maybe a timeout going to be called. Seattle Seahawks wanted to talk it over. Nice French, dude. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate that. All right, guys. So, let me stay on track with my polls here. It did. Can the Packers score a touchdown on this drive? A very long day of live streams, and I would not be anywhere else, guys. Appreciate y'all. Okay. Looks like someone was saying hello to me in that chat area. What's going on, Jason? Is the Bengals not out yet? Yeah, they're done, dude. They're done after. Oh, actually, no. They're technically not, I don't think. I don't know. I thought they were. Here's a windup. There's a throw. Wow. Kraft still makes the grab. 26 yards. That is a penalty against the defense for being offsides. And on that play on 1st down, on 2nd down and 12, a big shot there to Tucker Kraft is still going to count. Offsides is going to be declined. Well, I think Jordan Love saw that he had a free play. The penalty is declined. Jordan Love saw I have a free play. I could just go ahead and throw this one and pray that it goes into someone's hands. If it doesn't, we'll take the 5 yards anyways. Great awareness by Jordan Love on that one. 1st and 10 with 2 minutes left to go. Here we go. Man, yeah, Jordan Love was in trouble there. He had to get rid of that football. Just Hail Mary there. Great catch by Kraft. Thank you, Elliott. 1st and 10, that takes us to the 2-minute warning. All right, guys, 2 minutes. Spurs ball. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys, these are the next few games coming up here for the Green Bay Packers as we get inside this 2-minute warning. Let's take a look at the next games coming up for Green Bay. So, 3 games left to go, guys, before this season is over. Next week, the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Football. I will be live for Monday Night Football, so I'll be covering the Green Bay Packers again next week. They will be hosting the New Orleans Saints. After that, in Week 17, Packers at Vikings. That is going to be a big game. Also, to finish the season, we're going to have Packers hosting the Chicago Bears. It's going to be a good one, guys. I'm just telling you. Christina saying that the Vikings are going to beat the Packers. Interesting. Oh, yeah. It's what, tomorrow? Oh, yeah. The Vikings are going to beat the Chicago Bears tomorrow. No problem. That shouldn't be an issue. Hola, Mario from San Antonio. Tough night. Spurs lose. Yeah, dude, that's tough, Fred. But you know what? I love what I'm seeing out of Wemby. I like what I'm seeing out of that San Antonio Spurs team. But we're going to talk football right now. And that being said, how many of these games do you think the Packers are going to win? I would say out of the 4 games up here right now, the Packers will win 3 of them. I think the Packers will win 3 of these games. They'll probably drop the one here to the Minnesota Vikings. Like Christina said, I'm just going to go based off of what she was thinking. But we're going to go based off of that. Packers go 4-0, says Mangos. Well, maybe. Okay, how about we take a look over here at the Seattle Seahawks in their next 5 games? So, Seattle Seahawks also have to play a couple of the same teams that the Green Bay Packers do. Seahawks will host the Minnesota Vikings next week. Then they will travel to Chicago to take on the Bears, and they will finish their season with a division matchup against the LA Rams. So this is the schedule for the Seattle Seahawks. Today is 12:15. A week from today, Sunday afternoon at 3:05 will be a Seattle Seahawks game, 3:05 Central Standard Time where we are right now. 8:15 or 7:15 Central Standard Time. We're going to have this game right there. That will be Thursday Night Football, so a short week. We will cover this Thursday Night Football game. We always cover Thursday Night Football. And, of course, all games in Week 18 should be happening on Sunday. Guys, we've got Christmas football coming up. We've got Saturday football games coming up. We've got a lot of football coming up on this channel. I hope you guys are ready for it because you guys might be seeing a lot of this face. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10. There's the snap for the Green Bay Packers coming back from the commercial break. Josh Jacobs running aggressively. A gain of 9 right there. That'll bring up a 2nd down. So, 2nd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Here we go. 2nd down and 1, a 9-yard gain right there. 2nd down and 1. Let's see if Green Bay can score on this drive. So shotgun formation. There's the snap. Another handoff to their bell cow. He gets up to about the 45-yard line. That's good for another 8 yards and another Green Bay Packers. First down, Green Bay. One more win for Seattle, says John Pierce. Who's that coming against? The LA Rams, because that's who they really need it against. Rams didn't play today. Chargers lost tonight. Yeah, they are both LA. All right, guys, we got 60 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. A shotgun formation. Jordan Love waiting for the snap. Motion on the field right here. Jordan Love takes it. Jordan Love drops. 4-man rush coming in. Love throws to the flat. A couple of blockers there for him. Says, screw it, I don't need the blockers. Instead, he will only gain 3 yards on that play. 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Green Bay Packers after the 3-yard grab by Jaden Reed in the flat there on the left-hand side. So here we go, guys. A 2nd down and 7. Football on the Seattle Seahawks 42-yard line. Shotgun formation, waiting for the snap. 1/3 for Packers dudes. 1 out of 3 for Packers dudes. Green Bay by 7, maybe by more. Here we go. They have a 14-point lead now. 2nd down and 7 from the 42-yard line. Romeo Doubs makes the grab. Romeo Doubs will pick up about 5 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd down coming up, guys. A 3rd down coming up, and we're still on the same drive. 72 votes right now. Looks like 61% of you guys are saying that the Green Bay Packers will score on this drive. I'm kind of with you guys there. Let's see if they can do it. Timeout going to be called by the Green Bay Packers. There is 1 timeout left for Green Bay. 10 seconds left to go. So they're probably going to try to shoot for the end zone here or as close as they can. They can't take too much time, though. So this is where those 40 speeds come down. Because if they can get into the end zone in 4 seconds, if you can run a 40 in 4.4, then you can get to the end zone in 4 seconds, and that will give you guys enough time or, just how that goes. 3rd down and 2. Here's the snap. Dropping back. Jordan Love winds up, airs this one out. It is up in the air for Dobbs. A flag on the play. That will be an automatic first down on the defensive pass interference against the Seattle Seahawks, and Romeo Dobbs is down on the ground right now. Slow to get up. Jason saying, I like watching Mario commentate NFL games. I'm watching from Korea. Thank you, Jason. There's a snap and a throw to the... Gosh. That is clearly multiple flags. Yeah, they got to throw it where it's at. Yo, appreciate that, Jason. All the way out in North Korea. Dude, fist bump. Let's go. Gifted a Football Nation membership, says CMC later. Look at that, dude. Thank you. And Mangoes gets the... Let's go, dude. Happy birthday to you, Jeff. Okay. Hella cool, says Courtney. Will they score, says Yoshi Bleed. Well, let's find out. We don't know if they will, but one thing is for sure, we're about to find out, guys. It is a 1st and goal. Green Bay still has the timeout. The clock has stopped because it was an incomplete pass, and it was an automatic first down here. So we get one more play. Let's see what Jordan Love wants to do. Timeout going to be called, and you can see the official backpedaling, going like this, pointing to the Seahawks. Seahawks calling a timeout right now. South Korea. There's 2 Koreas, North and South. And our boy checked in right now. Jason out there in Korea. Did I say North? I hope I did it. I don't remember either. Let's go, Packers. Jade Kelly saying touchdown. Well, let's see. I think it'll happen. We got 4 seconds left to go in the first half, and we're going straight into our trivia quiz, guys. We're going straight into the quiz. 4 seconds left to go in the first half of this one. Motion on the field. Oh, man, come on. You got play clock down to 5. You got to get the snap off. We're at the 3-yard line. Jordan Love takes that snap. No, they don't want it. They were trying to get the hard count or something. Trying to get the hard count. I don't know what that was. They're going to take the final timeout, and they're just going to take the field goal, guys. They're going to take the extra 3 points. So, yeah, they were trying. I don't know what they were trying to do. Trying to, I guess, get half the distance to the goal and then try to, they were trying to get half the distance. Anyways, Brandon McManus lined up, guys, to kick the field goal. Brandon McManus lining up here to kick the field goal for the Green Bay Packers. From the right hash here. 21-yard field goal kick. The kick is up, and it is good. And the score is now 20-3, guys. Green Bay Packers extend their lead, and we go into halftime. Let's effing go. You guys ready for this? Y'all ready for this? I'm ready for this. Packers and Seahawks. I'm ready for this Packers-Seahawks quiz. I hope I fired it up. I think we got the right one. Well, let's find out. All right, guys, question number 1. And this is not the right one. Let's go ahead and pause this and make the adjustment. We're going to try this again. Redo kick, as teams in the NFL often do. All right, let's try again. We're going to do this again. Okay. Redo kick. Trivia time, guys. Don't go anywhere, I hope. We're going to name a champion of the chat. Here we go. All right, guys. Josh Allen says Mark McKay. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Which Packers quarterback holds the franchise record for the most NFL championships? Is it A, Bart Starr? Is it B, Brett Favre? Or is it C, Aaron Rodgers? What do y'all think? What do y'all think out here? Which Green Bay Packers quarterback holds the franchise record for the most NFL championships? Is it Bart Starr, Brett Favre, or Aaron Rodgers? The answer to question number 1, ladies and gentlemen, is Bart Starr. So Bart Starr was a quarterback for the Green Bay Packers a long time ago. He led the Packers to 5 NFL championships, 3 of them pre-Super Bowl era, and then he won both Super Bowls 1 and 2. So 5 championships for him. All right, how about question number 2? Let's go. All right, guys, question number 2. Who holds the Seattle Seahawks franchise record for the most passing yards in a single season? Is it A, Russell Wilson? Is it B, Matt Hasselbeck? Or is it C, Geno Smith? Who holds the Seahawks franchise record for the most passing yards in a single season? What do you think? Pretty obvious one right here. Maybe. The answer to this will probably blow your mind. The answer to question number 2, guys, is actually C, Geno Smith. Geno Smith holds the Seattle Seahawks franchise record with 4,282 yards. He picked that up in 2022. That is 63 more yards than Russell Wilson's record that he had back in 2016. So it's marginal, but it's still more. How about this one, guys? Question number 3. Which United States president turned down a contract from the Green Bay Packers back in 1935? Is it A, Ronald Reagan? Was it B, Gerald Ford? Or was it C, Harry Truman? Now, this person was not president in 1935, but in 1935, they did turn down the option to play for the Green Bay Packers. The answer to question number 3 is indeed President Gerald Ford, guys. Gerald Ford denied the Green Bay Packers in 1935. He ended up becoming the 38th president of the United States. He was a good football player back at the University of Michigan, and he won national championships in 1932 and 1933. So, fun fact for you guys. How about this one? Question number 4. The Seattle Seahawks became the first team in modern NFL history to draft a one-handed player. Who did they draft? Was it A, Shaquem Griffin? Was it B, Shaquille Griffin? Or was it C, Mike Morgan? Which of these Seattle Seahawks players had one hand? What do y'all think? Well, I'm doing great, says Fred. I'm actually wondering what I put here. The answer here is Shaquem Griffin, guys. The Seattle Seahawks became the first team in NFL history to draft a one-handed player in the 5th round of the 2018 draft. Griffin actually had his left hand amputated due to a condition called a genital condition, a congenital condition, not a genital condition. Gross. How about we just move on? Next question, guys. Who holds the Packers record for the most seasons with 13-plus receiving touchdowns? The most receiving touchdowns, 13. Read this question one more time. Take a beat. Who holds the Packers record for the most seasons with 13-plus receiving touchdowns? Why was that so hard for me to say? Jordy Nelson, Devontae Adams, or Donald Driver? Let me get my words straight. I don't even count that one. We're going to say it's Jordy Nelson, guys. Devontae Adams might hold the record, a lot of records for the Packers, but Jordy Nelson holds the Packers record for the most seasons with 13 or more receiving touchdowns, having done it 3 times in 2011, 2014, and 2016. Let's move on. Question number 6. Which Seahawks defensive player holds the franchise record for the most career tackles? Is it A, Bobby Wagner? Is it B, Cam Chancellor? Or is it C, Earl Thomas? What do you guys think? Earl Thomas was the man. Cam Chancellor was the man. Bobby Wagner was the man. Which of those guys has the most career tackles for the Seattle Seahawks? The answer, indeed, guys, is A. That's right. It is Bobby Wagner, 1,566 tackles, 915 solo, and 651 assisted. Here we go, y'all. Question number 7. Which Packers running back holds the franchise record for the most consecutive games of 100-plus rushing yards? What do y'all think that is? Who has the franchise record for the most consecutive games with 100-plus rushing yards? Is it A, Amon Green? Is it B, Jim Taylor? Or is it C, Aaron Jones? Plug in your answers. Now, consecutive games with 100-plus rushing yards? The answer is actually Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones has the most. He had 5 straight games during the 2023 season. He passed up Amon Green's record that was set back in 2003 with 4. So, here we go, guys. Question number 8. We got 3 more, and we'll be done with this quiz. Which Seahawks defensive player currently leads the team in sacks for 2024? Is it A, Derek Hall? Is it B, Boya Mafe? Or is it C, Leonard Williams? How many Seahawks fans do we really have out there? I guess we're about to find out. Which of these guys currently leads the team in sacks in 2024, guys? What do y'all think? The answer to this question is Leonard Williams, guys. As of today, Leonard Williams leads the Seahawks in sacks with 7 coming into this game. That's over 12 games. So, what do y'all think? I'm trying to stump you guys. As you can see, I'm giving y'all fresh material every single time. Let's move on to the next one here. Question number 9. Question number 9. Who was the Packers head coach just before Vince Lombardi? Is it A, Curly Lambeau? Is it B, Hugh DeVore? Or is it C, Scooter McLean? Who was the Packers head coach just before Vince Lombardi? Guys, this man was terrible. It was the last guy who had the head coaching job right before Vince Lombardi. Who do you think it is? One of the worst coaches in NFL history, Scooter McLean, guys. He was the head coach before Vince Lombardi. He led the Packers to a abysmal record of a 1-10-1 season. That is still to this day the worst record in Green Bay Packers franchise history. No wonder they needed Vince Lombardi. Here we go, guys. Question number 10. Which Seattle Seahawks wide receiver published a book while still playing in the NFL? Was it A, Doug Baldwin? Was it B, Tyler Lockett? Or was it C, Freddie Swain? Which Seattle Seahawks player, wide receiver, published a book while still playing this game? What do y'all think? Plug in your answers. The answer to this one, a lot of you guys are checking in right now. It is indeed B. Tyler Lockett wrote a book called Reflection in 2019. It is a collection of poetry that focuses on themes of faith, identity, relationship, and personal growth. Man, y'all say that I stay busy? This dude is playing in the NFL and still writing books. Talk about staying busy, man. Anyways, that is it, guys. That is all I have for y'all. That is the halftime show. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. How did you guys do? Looks like we got 7 out of 10 for Holly Russ. Holly Russ. All right, Holly, you are the champion of the chat. Congratulations. Oh, Mongo, just a little bit too late, bro. Mongo, we'll give it to you too. Mongo and Holly, you are the champions. Bad guess, says Fred Soto. Thanks for playing, Brian. I appreciate that, man. I hope you guys had fun during that one. All right, guys, we're going to step away for just a moment from the chat, talk about the scores across the NFL. We're actually going to bring these up on this pick'em screen. So, the first game that we had this week was the LA Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers, and the LA Rams did beat San Francisco in that one. Then the Washington Commanders beat the New Orleans Saints, guys, but like barely, and when I say barely, I mean like barely. They won by 1 on a 2-point conversion that would have tied it up for overtime. So Commanders won that game today. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Cleveland Browns, so there's no surprise there. The Cincinnati Bengals beat the Tennessee Titans, no surprise there. The Houston Texans beat the Miami Dolphins earlier today at noon. The Ravens beat the brakes off of the poor Giants. I mean, a crazy game there. How about the Jaguars and the Jets? Oh my gosh, guys, that game, I was not watching that game, but I looked at the scoreboard and looked at the numbers around there. The New York Jets put up 32 points, and Devontae Adams, I started him in my fantasy leagues, had over 40 points today for the first time in a long time. kind of like the old Green Bay Packers. So here we go. Cowboys beat the Panthers today as well. That felt nice as a Cowboys fan. The Buccaneers beat the Chargers. Let me just double check on that one. I'm pretty sure they also won that game pretty convincingly. Tampa Bay did. They won 40-17 over the Chargers. Just got smoked. The Colts and the Broncos, I actually don't know who won that one. Colts and Broncos. Broncos won 31-13 in that matchup. Then we had the Arizona Cardinals and the Patriots. And if I'm not mistaken, the Cardinals won that game. Here we go. Bills and Lions. Buffalo won there. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Eagles won that game over Pittsburgh. And right now we are witnessing the Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. So that's where we're sitting right now. And when we get back from this commercial break, it'll be the start of the second half. If you guys are still with me and you guys are still hanging out, I appreciate you guys being here. Be sure to hit that like button if you have not already done so. 670-something viewers right now. That's pretty solid. Let's see. Let's go back to our analytics right now. All right. This is definitely an intimate live stream today, guys, and it is my own fault. Typically, if most people, this is the way it works, guys. Most people, as soon as they find a stream that they are willing to stick around with, they're not going to go anywhere. So chances are Tom Grossi's probably got like 6,000 people watching his live stream right now currently. But you know what? It is what it is. He's also a Packers fan, and I got some pretty good viewership for considering the Cowboys were playing against the Carolina Panthers, so not so bad. But this live stream, guys, I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Be sure to hit the thumbs up and just give me like 10 more minutes of your time. That's all I ask for. Don't feel bad. Me either, says Bob S. I've got saddle sores. Wow, what effing games, says Mark. Do you think the Seahawks can still make a comeback? I mean, they can. They're down by 17, but it's a 3-point game. Never heard of him, says Send It. Well, that's okay. Don't go looking for him. Stay here. Stick around. No, he's a live streamer who was actually one of my inspirations to getting started. When I saw his content, I thought I could do something just a little bit different, and so that's why I started doing these live streams. It was a combination of Grossi and the Grossi Posse and Chat Sports that inspired me to do this. So, yeah, man, definitely a long time coming. You're looking at me in a funny way. What's up? Oh, okay. All right. She was looking at me funny. It's okay. Not that I wanted to, like, fight about it. Is there something on my shirt? Like, thanks, Fred. Appreciate that. I'm in till the end, says David Ray. Appreciate that, bro. Of course, Mad Steve. All right, guys. We're going to get action here. It is the start of the third quarter coming up now. Start of the third quarter coming up right now. Thanks, Brandy. And the protection of the mods is what keeps me here. The moderators are definitely big guns. I don't know how many mods we've got in here right now. Robert Samora, Crystal, not in here right now. Christina's in the house, of course. Thank you, Todd. Cheers to you, bro. Appreciate that. Well, I'm trying to think if we're looking to see if we can expand outside of just football. But I don't want to be stuck to be always a YouTube live streamer. I'd like to create some content that, we can create once and it, continues to grow a year from now. Nobody is watching Dallas Cowboys versus Carolina Panthers in 6 months. Like, no one's going to watch that live stream. You know what I mean? So I got to start coming up with some good off-season content to keep people around. Thank you, though. I do appreciate that, guys. All right, we're back to it. Let's get in here and let's get this second half started. There is the kick back to the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks are going to start with the possession here, going around the right-hand side. The 30, the 35, goes out of bounds at about the 37. A choice to return that kick, a good one. The choice to return that kick, a good one. And we are about 31 subscribers away from where we need to get to for this live stream. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Okay, I keep saying that. I sound like a broken record. I'll shut up. Thanks for hanging out. I sound like a broken record. Hope it wasn't this that made my stomach all messed up. 1st and 10. Well, I don't want to waste it. They're expensive. First and 10, there's the snap, there's the handoff. This time it goes up the middle. This time Zach Charbonnet will gain 3 yards on the play. That brings up a 2nd down and 7. Play started at the 38, we're up to the 41. Seahawks have the football. Kyreek saying, yo, I'm at work. What's up, Kyreek? Appreciate you checking into the chat, bro. Watch the Red Bull, says Mark McKay. I know, man. And I got to go to bed and wake up early for work tomorrow, too, but don't want to drop the energy here. 2nd down and 7 coming up, guys. 2nd down and 7. We got a shotgun formation from about the 41. There is the snap. Looking left, looking right. Catch is made. Jackson Smith and Jigba will pick up 8 yards on that play. That is good for a 1st down for Seattle. 1st down for the Seahawks. Will move the sticks up to the 50. Here we go. Right? They are expensive. I felt that, says Mangos. Dude, why is a Red Bull like $5? That's crazy. Why is a Red Bull $5? That is crazy to me. Here we go, guys. Seattle with the football at midfield. At the 50-yard line, motion on the field from Tyler Lockett. There's the snap and a handoff. This time around the right-hand side goes Zach Charbonnet. He will get up to about the 47, maybe the 48. So a gain of just 2 yards right there does bring up a 2nd down. We got the dogs up in the office today. They're normally not up here. Have some coffee, says Wild Dog. Coffee is like yeah, Christina calls it poop juice. So she says don't drink coffee. It'll make you go boom boom. So we won't drink coffee. All right, guys, a 2nd down coming up right here. What happened with your stomach? Did you poop? No, I did not, the best Tom. Thanks for asking. It wasn't even that, man. It wasn't. It felt like I had like gas, just like a hard gas. And no, I also haven't ripped it, but what is that thing that you gave me? A Bentil. Christina gave me a Bentil, and I feel a lot better now. We also basically chugged half a pint of Pepto, so I feel a little better there too. Here we go, guys. That's so funny, Tom. Here we go. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Shotgun formation from the 48. There's the snap. Geno takes it, looks right, throws right. DK Metcalf on the other side of that pass. It is a gain of about 6. This will bring up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd down coming up right here. 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, it's okay. No, we're good. All right, guys. So 3rd down and 2 after that play right there. Seattle has the ball. Try patting your head and rubbing the belly at the same time to make it feel better. I will try anything. 3rd down and 2. Here we go, guys. There's the snap out of the shotgun. A handoff to the running back. Charbonnet gets the carry. Charbonnet picks up the 1st down. A gain of about 7 on that play. Brings up a 1st and 10 to the Green Bay Packers 36. 1st down for Seattle. 1st down. Let's go. All right. What's up, Bop It? Welcome, homie. All right. Jonathan checking in right now. Wow, there's the snap, and there's a backed up right there, a loss of 9. Let's go. Thank you, Jonathan. That's actually huge for him to say, bro. Appreciate that. A loss of 9 on the play, guys. I'm going to step away from the chat and focus on calling this game because I missed that sack on that play. Packers get the sack on that against Geno Smith. Geno Smith gets dropped. And this will bring up a 2nd down and 19, guys. So a loss of 9 on the sack. Backs them up to about the 45-yard line. Seattle still has the football. 2nd down and 19. Geno Smith took the snap, and he was just looking around and then just threw that football into the ground. Don't know what this one was for. Looks like the flag might have come in early. Whistle came in. They're going to say ineligible player downfield. Before the pass, offense number 7. Why did Geno throw the football like that? He just threw it straight into the ground. He could have scrambled and tried to pick up a 1st down. Either way, it wouldn't have mattered because there was an illegal man downfield. Yeah, he didn't do what Jordan Love did. 3rd down coming up, guys. 3rd down and 19. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate you, bro. Zebras suck. And Bop It gifting 10 memberships. Thanks, Bop It. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here's the snap on 3rd down and 19 from the 45. Geno trying to scramble. Geno on the move, throws. Catch is made. Looks like Bobo will get the grab there. That is actually Noah Fant. That is good for a first down, but there's a flag on the play. A holding, guys, on the offense, number 64. That will back up the Seattle Seahawks again and making it a 3rd down and 29. Wow. Okay. So it was a 3rd down and 19. Wow. There was also a hands to the face, though, against the Packers, and there was no flag there. Look at that. There was a hands to the face right there. The Green Bay Packers had their hands inside of the Seahawks face mask, and there was no flag. So there's no flag right there against the Green Bay Packers. The Seahawks going to get backed up. Those penalties should have offset. No one called that one. Here's the snap, dropping back in the pocket, winds up, throws, catch is made. This time Charbonnet on 3rd down and 29. 3rd down and 29. Yeah, right. This brings up a 4th down and 17. No worries, Bop It. Thanks for checking in, homie. So shout out to everyone who was gifted a membership right now. Looks like Jack, Richie, Raul, Tommy, Front, SW15, Veruvian, Tight Lines, Andrew. Appreciate that. That is all thanks to Bop It. Y'all can thank Bop It for that. Appreciate y'all watching. Keep hanging out. It's like I find when I get to my 3rd live stream, I find a word or a phrase that I want to hang on to, and I keep repeating myself as like a crutch. So I will do my best to not do that. We did just get a punt here from the Seattle Seahawks. They did put up a pretty decent punt, guys. They kicked that football all the way to the Green Bay Packers 7-yard line. Seattle, by the way, those memberships are good for 30 days, guys. Those memberships are good for 30 days. If you like what you see and you want to become a channel member after the fact, you can always do so. You can always do so. Feel so much better. Thank you. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, welcome to all the new members. Let's go, says Jade. All right, guys. How about we take a quick look at the running back comparison since Zach Charbonnet is the starting running back right now. I want to focus my attention on the Green Bay Packers running game because look at these numbers for Green Bay. Coming into today's game, the Green Bay Packers ranked 5th in the NFL in rushing yards, and almost all of it is this man over here. Almost all of it is Josh Jacobs, 144.7 yards per game on the ground. They rush the football an average of 30 times per game. That is good for top 6 in the NFL, and they're a top 17 in yards per attempt. Now, I will say this. Rushing touchdowns per game on the goal line, the Seattle Seahawks are just as good as the Green Bay Packers. They are both tied for the same number of rushing touchdowns per game. That's why it's got this little asterisk right here. But the Green Bay Packers run game is so solid compared to the Seattle Seahawks run game. And of course, the Seattle Seahawks aren't as dominant of a team as the Green Bay Packers are, so they don't run the football quite as much. They are a bottom 7 team when it comes to rushing yards per game, under 100 yards per game on the ground. And that tracks today because so far today, it's just about 41 yards as we approach the 10-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. So just 41 rushing yards today for the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, the Green Bay Packers, they're about to cross that 100-yard mark threshold. 93 rushing yards at this point. A lot of football left to go. They do have the lead. They're going to keep the football on the ground. It's going to be a very straightforward game plan now at this point. Seattle is so weird. All they do is throw fish back and forth. That fish marketplace where they're throwing fish back and forth, it's famous for that, but hey, that's what they're zoomed in on right now. We talked about the wide receiver comparison briefly. We talked about the quarterback comparison briefly. We might have time to get back into that, but either way, doesn't matter. We are in the second half with 10 minutes left to go. Monday Night Football, guys, we are covering Bears at Vikings. We will cover the Saints and Packers, and we will cover Lions and 49ers for the next 3 Monday Night Football games. Here's the snap. There's the toss to the right-hand side. A good block by Romeo Doubs opens up an 8-yard play right there on the right-hand side for Green Bay. Jaden Reed on the other side of that pass. That brings up a 2nd down and 8. So 2nd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Pike Place Market says send it. Thank you. Because I did not remember the name of that place. I saw it famously on TV, as seen on TV. 2nd down and 2 coming up, guys. Let's see what happens here. We've got a 2nd down and 2. Green Bay Packers have the football at their own 15-yard line. We've got a pistol formation here. There is the snap. There is the handoff up the middle. Will be a gain of just 1, so not enough to pick up the 1st down. Stopped a little bit short. 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1 coming up right here. Let's see if the Packers can get this one. They're definitely up by 17. So with 9:20 left to go, there's no hurry here by the Green Bay Packers to get this next snap off. They're going to take their time. I don't know. They're zoomed in on the floor right now, who's having to trade some words with the official on his sideline. Play clock down to 5, and then it looks like the officials didn't get it right. So as we said before, 1 hand means 25 seconds. 2 hands means 40 seconds. That's not raising the roof. 1 hand went up. They reset the play clock to 25 seconds. Play clock now ticking. It is down to 10. Packers with the football. 8:45 left to go. Single back formation under center right now is Jordan Love. They need another. Oh, that's not going to go. Josh Jacobs will lose 4 yards on that play. And that is a tackle for a loss there for the Seattle Seahawks defense. Great job for the Seattle Seahawks defense. They're going to try to get that football back. All right, guys. Who are you guys rooting for tonight? Who are you guys rooting for tonight? Are y'all rooting for the Packers or are y'all rooting for the Seahawks? Here we go. Here's the snap. Here is the punt. This one will go far, far away. It's going to actually take a friendly punt for the Seattle Seahawks. Packers just let that roll back towards them. Don't know why no one grabbed it the second it started bouncing backwards. Anyways, Whelan's punt is good for about 33 yards, up to the 46-yard line. We got a lot of Seahawks fans in here right now. Good to know. I will shift my attention to focus towards Seattle, since I know all the Packers fans are probably with the Grossi Posse right now. Anyways, this does take us back to a commercial break, guys, after the punt here. A lot of punts for Seattle. More punts than points for Seattle in this contest. Green Bay should wear foam cheese head helmets, says Mr. McKay. Hey, Bruce. You want to say hi to the people, buddy? You want to say hi to the people, buddy? Daisy wants to say hi. We got 2 dogs, guys. They're big dogs here. Oh, but she doesn't like being picked up. She just wants to say hi. She just wants to say hi. She's a good girl. Green Bay all day, says Jimmy. I'm rooting for Super Mario, says Ron Greer. Bruce, come here. Oh, this is my boy. Oh, this is the big dog. Oh, the big goober. This is Bruce. And I love his face. Whoops. Careful now. Okay, go. And I got fur all over myself. We need a dog cam, bro, says CM. See you later. I've actually got another webcam somewhere over here. I do have another webcam, and I wanted to bring that up to show some different angles on this. Of course, I use a green screen, but sometimes I could cut over to the green screen where it's just raw footage with me and that particular camera, but it doesn't matter, not important. Packers fans here, says ZM. What's going on, ZM? Lawrence saying, what side of whose bed did wake up from? What? You just gave me a stroke trying to read that, bro. What side of whose bed did wake up from? Yo no sé. Bueno, that's a horse, says Mongo. Yeah, he's a pretty big dog. I think he's, 75 pounds? 80? Yeah, probably about 80. It's a good boy. He's got mad look. How cute. All right, guys, we're midway through this third quarter. Daisy's about just as big. We did have a little one, but Lucy, all dogs go to heaven, including Lucy, so Lucy's no longer with us, but that's okay. Do you have a lisp when you speak Spanish too? No. Yo no, porque no soy castellano. I'm not Spanish, and what they speak there is Spanish, but it's Castilian Spanish, and so they, F con mi corazón instead of corazón. Anyways, doesn't matter. We got a first down for the Seattle Seahawks, guys. Seattle has the football after the punt from Green Bay. Seattle winds up. There's the throw. The catch is made. Tyler Lockett on the grab. Big first down there for Seattle. First down for the Seahawks. Let's go ahead and bring up the drive chart one more time. That is going to go down as a 22-yard grab there. A 22-yard grab there. Daisy's a girl. Bruce is a boy. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate that. Triggered. Thanks for checking in. Mad Steve, my 20 kitties don't weigh that much. First and 10. There's the snap. Dropping back. In trouble. Winds up. Throws. My gosh. Guys, it looks like Geno Smith has been running for his life this entire game. And Geno asking for a flag right now as he's hobbling. He's going to take a seat and take off his... Geno Smith was backpedaling on this one. And Edgerrin Cooper did hit him below the ankles there unnecessarily. That's a rough place to get hit. That's an Achilles hit. One or both feet have to be on the ground for it to be a low hit on the quarterback. So now they're going to an injury timeout right now, guys. Geno Smith not playing very well. I needed him to have a day. He got hit on the back of the calf there, and that has to hurt, man. To get a shoulder pad right there, that's got to be brutal. He is walking off the field. Right now, this brings up a second down and 10, guys, and so Sam Howell will come out right now. All right, guys. Sam Howell coming out right now. Can Seattle win this? Asks Microscope. Can Seattle come back? Here's the snap on second and 10. Sam Howell connects this time with Jackson Smith and Jigba. This one will go backwards, guys. Let's see what Geno Smith as he goes into the blue tent to get looked at. And, of course, I've got him fired up on my Fantasy Dynasty League right now. I don't know. That looked like it probably really hurt, Christina. Third down and 12, guys. A third down and 12 coming up right now. Just rub some dirt in it. Is that what you're saying? Third down and 12, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go from the 30-yard line from about the 26. And on the move right now, winds up, throws, incomplete pass. Sam Howell puts that football in the dirt. Noah Fant, the intended receiver, incomplete pass. Brings up a fourth down here for Seattle. Fourth down coming up for the Seahawks. They are at the 26-yard line. They will be able to kick another field goal from here. So the Seattle Seahawks going to go ahead and put up a field goal there. Jason Myers going to kick this one. Another field goal will make this a 14-point game, so it is a two-possession game. Here we go, guys. A 45-yard field goal attempt is up and is good. And the score, 20-6. So a 14-point game, and there is still action to be had, guys. There's still action to be had. Okay, so feels weird not wearing a tie. It does, but we're wearing a Football Nation hoodie, so it's all good in the hood. Get it? Get it? Okay. All right. Geno is a scam. He's a bad under bright lights. He's bad under bright lights like last year. Okay. CMC saying I have a 180-pound dog. A 180-pound dog? With like a Mastiff or a Great Dane? 180 pounds? What? Yeah, what kind of dog do you have, CMC? And how much does dog food cost? All good in the hood. All good. No problem, coach. Sorry, I'm not very well acclimated with the entire family. Okay. The Browns are officially murdered, says Triggered. Oh, man. You look more effing football and effing gear. Bet. Bet, man. Well, I don't know, dude. There's something special about wearing that tie. I think what I like about wearing the tie is that the audience, the demographic on this channel, we have a much more mature demographic than a lot of other streamers. A lot of other streamers, they play a lot of video games, so their demographic is kind of like that 18 to 25 range. My demographic actually, and I think a big part of it has to do with the tie, but my demographic is actually between the ages of 30 and up. Like it's literally all 30 and up. If you guys are in that demographic, like I'm not surprised. And I appreciate you guys being here, man. I'd rather talk with you guys and have these conversations with you guys than having a bunch of kids. And not to say that I don't like when when they check into this conversation and like contribute to the success of this channel, but I am just thankful that those of you who are watching this live stream aren't constantly. No, I'm not saying that at all, Fred. I'm just saying that I'm glad you guys aren't the ones who check in and start spamming the chat box. I'm glad you guys aren't the ones who, and look, right there, I'm 60, I'm 64, I'm 61, 79 in the house, 70 in the house, 64. That's exactly why I like to dress. That's exactly why I like to dress up, man, because I take care of my possessions. And Christina makes the argument that it's not the way you dress, it's the way you speak. But still, when someone checks into a channel, visually, they will see it first. So, okay, 23 years here. Okay, well, Mango's is wise beyond his years. Same thing for Sam. Thanks, Sam, for letting us know. Cartier is 19 years. Love it. Okay. Thank you, Mangoes. I appreciate that. I'll be 60 on the 29th, 43 in the house. I'm 33, guys. So I agree on the tie, says Send It. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. The tie is what separates. You know how many people are just wearing this, like the regular getup that I'm wearing right now? I'm just blending into the crowd, man. The tie makes a big difference. And I know a lot of people say it doesn't, but I promise you it does. Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up. We've got ourselves a single back formation for the Green Bay Packers. In the pocket, sliding out now as Jordan Love winds up and shoots. Intended there for, multiple flags coming in for pass interference. That was intended for Christian Watson. The pass is incomplete. There is a flag on the play. It will be DPI on this one. He was trying to come back for it. That's the right flag. I agree. You know what? I don't know. Watson kind of stepped into that, and it looks like Joby had a chance to come in and make that play there, but it wasn't brought up. So let's go ahead and bring up the drive chart once again. It will be an automatic first down, guys. They're going to give it a first down. Geno Smith going to the locker room right now, guys. Let's see. Okay. Here we go, guys. We got a 1st and 10 coming up from the 31-yard line under center right now. There's the snap. There's the toss. This time it will go backwards here. Josh Jacobs will lose 2 or 3 yards on that play as well. So it was a 1st and 10 from about the 28 of the Seattle Seahawks, or the 31 of the Seattle Seahawks after the pass interference. The football was up to the 31. This was a handoff here. 2nd down and 13 coming up after the loss of 3. Okay, guys, here we go. Well, thank you, JC. Appreciate that. Here we go, y'all. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Dropping back. Jordan Love surveys. Winds up, throws. Catch is made. Emmanuel Wilson on the grab. Goes forward. That's not Emmanuel Wilson. That is Brooks on the grab. Brooks gets the carry. This brings up a 3rd down and 4. So Brooks gets the catch out of the backfield. This brings up a 3rd down and 4. I'd rather work with you guys anyways. Rhonda, Lucinda, Sean. I'm with y'all, man. I'd rather be with you guys. Mark saying hoodie here. All right. Here we go, guys. First down is what they need. In order to get the first down, they got to get to the 21. Third down and 4. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Here is the snap. Jordan Love surveying. Jordan Love on the move. He runs to the right, winds up, fires. Looks like, yes, it will be caught. Christian Watson, good for the catch. First down, Green Bay Packers. And that puts us inside the red zone at the 13-yard line. First down coming up here. Here we go. The tie looks great and classy, says Rhonda. That's what I'm saying, girl. I'm with you. I agree with you guys. See, this is the feedback that I need. And right now, we've got less than 1,000 people watching, so it's good to get this intimate feedback from those of you who are here all the time. And it makes a big difference. The reason I'm not wearing the tie today is because I was this close to not live streaming today, guys. I was feeling awful before this game. Here's the snap. There's the handoff around the left-hand side. Jaden Reed gets the carry up inside the 10 before going out of bounds. That brings up a second down and 5 up to the Seattle Seahawks 9-yard line. So second down coming up. Dress for the job you want, CMC. I'm with it, man. All good vibes, though. That's really what it's all about. Robert, you're leaving, man? No. Who was saying good night? Is that Kelly? Kelly, are you leaving? Good night, Kelly. Buenos nachos, girl. We'll see you tomorrow. Third down and 5 coming up. The football up to the Seattle Seahawks 9-yard line. We've got a shotgun formation. 2 receivers left. Motion on the field. Jaden Reed on the move. That is going to be another handoff to Josh Jacobs. No gain on that play. Back to the line of scrimmage. That brings up a third down and 5. Mango saying, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. That was the approach, Brandy. I wasn't feeling so well, so I just wanted to get comfy. It was brutal. That was rough. But I'm feeling a lot better now, and I kind of wish I was wearing the tie. It doesn't matter. We got a third down and 5 coming up right here. We are still inside the red zone. Green Bay Packers with the football at about the 9-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here is the snap. Flags coming in. It was going to be a false start on the right tackle. I'm pretty sure that was an obvious false start. I could see it from up here. We need 25 subscribers, guys. I know we've only got about 600 people in here right now. But I'm willing to bet that we got at least 5 or 6 of you guys who have not subscribed to this channel yet. And if I've had your attention for this whole time, you know what to do. Out of the shotgun right now, that is definitely on the right guard for sure. Definitely a foul up against the right guard. All right, guys, here we go. Third down and 10 coming up after the 5-yard penalty. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Here we go, a third down and 10 coming up right now. A shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right. Trips right. From the 14-yard line, Jordan Love takes the snap. Winds up and throws. Tough grab made on third down and 10. That'll be a gain of about 9 up to the 5-yard line. Fourth down and 1. Go for it or no? Fourth down and 1. Do you go for it or nah? Fourth down and 1. Here we go. What do y'all think, man? Fourth down and 1 coming up. Go for it, says Mangoes. I say go for it, too. Looks like they're going to send Brandon McManus out, though. And they're going to just kick the field goal to take the points, guys. So it looks like the Packers just want the points. Here we go from the 23 yards out. A 23-yard field goal attempt. There's the snap. There's the kick. The kick is up, and it is good. And the score is now 23-6. And we do get points on the board here. So the field goal is good, and the score is 23-6. The Packers are now up by quite a bit. Go up 3 scores, says Brambo. B. Rambo checking in. Thanks for that. Christina's dancing somewhere. She is. She's literally sitting right over here, and she's doing her happy dance in her chair. You want to say hi to the people? I do. She's also wearing a Football Nation hoodie. I'm just going to bring in the whole family right now, and eventually we'll have another one to introduce to you guys, and we'll have the baby. So, yeah, you can't see it right now, but yeah, there's definitely a bun in the oven right now. She's what? She's wearing a green tone right now, another hoodie, and this one's got a green tone because she's a Green Bay Packers fan. So we got the this tone for her. You look great on camera, by the way, and you look great in front of the screen. You're definitely much more attractive than I am. You should just start calling these games for me.
No, because I'll just have
yeah, just that would be pretty funny. So she's hanging out with me, guys. We are live. Paul saying hello. Jade waving over here. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate that. Convertible Breeze saying congratulations. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Isn't she so much prettier than I am, man? I tell you what, she looks... She's definitely a looker. And that hoodie looks better on her than it does on me. Also, this hoodie would make more sense if I had the Football Nation on the front side. Then that would make more sense. Anyways, Alan checking into the conversation right now saying, hey, man, me and my dad watch Football Nation every week. He just broke his back this weekend. Give him a shout out. His name is Ernie and a huge lifelong Steelers fan. Sorry about the loss, Ernie, both for your back and the Pittsburgh Steelers this week. I don't know which one hurts more, but I'm glad that you're doing okay, man. And shout out to you and your son, Ernie. Ernie Ball. Nice, like Ernie Ball, like the Slinkies, like my favorite kind of guitar strings. That is awesome. Alan and Ernie, thanks for checking into the conversation, man. Does she have a sister? No, bro, she doesn't. She's got 3 brothers. Not going to help much. An attractive nurse, says Mark McKay. You're absolutely right. She has a nice glow, says Bob S. Apparently so do I, but this is mostly just sweat, bro. All right, guys. So we're coming back out of the commercial break. Thanks, Matt Steve. Appreciate that, man. All right, guys. There's the kickback. Seattle Seahawks going to return this one. So we are going to get a return here. And we get up to the 20, the 25 before being dropped at the 26-yard line. Seattle has the football after the field goal by Green Bay there. Oh, man, Geno Smith not happy. He knows that he can't play right now. He's got an injury on that leg. If they can win this game, it's not just Geno Smith. Tyler Lockett is walking into the locker room with Geno Smith. So I'm wondering if Tyler Lockett, like, if that's his boy and, like, wow. Okay, guys, questionable to return. Sam Howell still in right now for the Seattle Seahawks. We got an empty backfield. Here is the snap. Dropping back, Sam Howell on the move. Sam Howell will get wrapped up. And another bag for the Green Bay Packers. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Thank you, ZM. Appreciate that. I got a ginger beard, but that hair is next level, says CMC later. People say that she looks like Brave. 2nd down and 15. There's the snap, dropping back, surveying, winding up, has to run on the move. This time, a gain of 2. Sam Howell will pick up 2 yards, and Geno Smith coming back out here. He is wincing, and he is kind of jogging back out gingerly right now. Ginger. All this redhead talk, I guess subconsciously that couldn't help myself. 3rd down and 13, guys. 3rd down and 13. The football is at the 23-yard line. The Seattle Seahawks have the football. 3rd down and 13. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the right. Here's the snap. A 4-man rush coming in. And this time Sam Howell will scramble. He gets flushed out, chased down, and whipped to the ground. A loss of 3 for Sam Howell will bring up a 4th down. 4th down and 16 for Seattle. And the Green Bay Packers are not giving an inch right now. This is close to the end of the 3rd quarter as we get into the 4th quarter. Guys, this game might be wrapped up before 10 p.m. This game might be wrapped up before 10 p.m. This does take us to the end of the 3rd quarter and the 4th quarter coming up here. Can Howell get it done? Well, he may not have to. There's a chance that we will see Geno Smith come back into this game, but right now, we'll see. Thank you, Ron Greer. I appreciate that. So, here's what happened to Geno Smith to answer your question. So Geno Smith on a play was backpedaling, and as he backpedaled, he got rid of the football. He got rid of the football, and now he's turned back around, and someone comes in and hits him low at the ankles. He took a shoulder pad into the ankles, the back right leg of his, right in the Achilles area, took off the field, so he hasn't played in the last series, the last drive, the last, 15 15, 20 snaps for the Seattle Seahawks, went to the locker room. He came back. He is back out on the sideline, still questionable to return. When I see him on the field, I will call it as I see it. I was waiting for it today, actually, says Mangos, because I like the way you commentate. Thanks, Mangos. I appreciate that, bro. Okay. Southwest Virginia is Appalachian. Great. They're great. I have a microfiber cloth, and I've got like... come on. No, I'm looking for the microfiber cloth because I think there's like a spit mark on my camera there. Anyways, cheap shot a little bit, David. A little bit of a cheap shot, man. That doesn't look so bad on your side? Okay, cool. All right, guys. Thoughts on Baker Mayfield and the Bucs' second half performance today? I'm a Bucs fan personally, dude. I'm a Mike Evans fan, 100%. I did not watch that game, but just looking at the scoreline against the Chargers, whose defense has been pretty solid all year long, there is no denying the fact that that man, Baker Mayfield, is on a mission, bro. Baker Mayfield is on a mission to get to where he needs to get to. He wants to get to at least the NFC Championship game, and there's a good chance that they might get there. Dallas Cowboys, definitely not going to be in it right now, but let's take a quick look, right? So, playoff picture here. I'm going to end up doing brackets in the next couple of weeks because now as the week continues to go forward, we're seeing a couple differences. So, Tampa Bay Buccaneers got the win over the LA Chargers. That will move the Denver Broncos up in this slot. The Chargers will go down. So, Chargers will have less wins than the Denver Broncos. That should flip-flop here. And then, of course, the Buccaneers, they're going to solidify their spot further as the head of the NFC South. And we are getting the punt back, and we do get a return up to about the 43-yard line shy of midfield. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, guys, they had a slow start to the season, but they have figured it out. They are finding their momentum right where they need it. They put up 40 points against the LA Chargers here and only gave up 17. So, yeah, I would say a pretty good game for Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, guys, so Packers get the football back. We got a 1st and 10 for Green Bay at the 43-yard line. Did the Broncos lose today? No, they won their game today against the Indianapolis Colts. So the Indianapolis Colts, the Broncos played this game. They got the win. I will update this before tomorrow's game. And then that was a game against the Colts. The Colts will go down. They could be closer to being eliminated. I think all of these teams are probably pretty close to being eliminated, if not already. Cincinnati Bengals did get the win today. That should keep them alive. I will have to do the research later and bring that up. All right, guys, here we go. We got a 1st and 10 coming up. 1st and 10 coming up right now. Here's the snap from the 43. Josh Jacobs will get the football again. They're just going to keep this ball on the ground. We are in the 4th quarter with a solid lead. And I'm going to look up something for you guys really quick. I am covering the Bears tomorrow, yes. There are 2 games, but they're happening simultaneously. Okay, so we've got more teams that have clinched. Both the Steelers and the Texans have clinched. We'll look at that in just a second. In the meantime, let's bring this up. We'll take a look at that during the next commercial break. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 7 coming up. From about the 45. Winds up, throws. Josh Jacobs on the grab out of the backfield on 2nd down and 7. We'll pick up about 5. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 2. Call it a 3rd down and 3. Either way, 3rd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. And we're still 18 short for our goal, guys. If there's another 5 or 6 of y'all who have checked into this conversation right now and y'all are hanging out with Football Nation, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, guys. Okay. 3rd down and 3. From the 50-yard line, waiting for the snap right now is Jordan Love. Motion on the field from Jaden Reed. There is the snap. 4-man rush coming in. Love has to wind up and fire on 3rd and 3. Incomplete pass. A stop there for the Seattle Seahawks defense. I'm back, says Snake. That brings up a 4th down and 3, guys, from midfield. Go for it or not. I don't know if Snake is Viper or not. I just know that it's Snake. Go for it or not on 4th and 3. They're going to go for it. It looks like it, guys. Shotgun formation. They are going to go for it. They only need 3 yards. This might just be a hard count, though. I don't know if they're actually going to go for it. Play clock down to 1. Yeah, they're not going to go for it. They're going to take the delay of game. They're going to punt. They're at the 50-yard line. It's outside of field goal range. Delay of game on the offense. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. They will end up kicking this one back. Dan Campbell can... A Dan Campbell call, finally, maybe? No, not going to happen. LaFleur and Dan Campbell, very different coaches. That should have been a false start there. I mean, the way he's moving that football around, there should have been like an illegal snap. I don't know. It looked like he was moving that football around quite a bit, a little more than I was expecting. Here's the punt. 4th down and 8. There's the kick. This goes back. This will be, wow, a beautiful punt right here inside of the 5, down at the 3-yard line. And that is going to be a first down for the Seattle Seahawks. So the Seahawks get the football at the 4, inside of the 5, and we're cooking. Especially if we got green eggs and ham. Sam, I am Howell. Sam, I am Howell. If the Hawks, yes, I am. The Seahawks get 2 timeouts, we might have a chance tonight. 2 touchdowns, I think, is what you're saying. Rams win the division. Sorry, Hawks, says Sean. M&M World 24 checking in, saying Geno Smith and Live are the boring quarterback in the NFL. They are. They're like the San Antonio Spurs of the NFL. Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate that. Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate that. Seriously. Stellar position, says Mad Steve. M&M saying Smith and Love boring game ever. Dude, no. It is not the most boring game ever. You must have not watched Thursday Night Football because there were literally 0 touchdowns in that game, dude. 0. And we covered that game from start to finish with the LA Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. That was a brutal game to have to commentate on. Not a single touchdown in that game. The final score of that one was what, 12-9 or something like that, 12-6. It was just awful, dude. It was like pulling teeth, bro. That was so bad. Thursday was a tough game to watch, so I would much rather be watching this game than Thursday Night Football again because that was brutal. Okay, so I did say that I was going to show you guys something. I want to show you all the NFL playoff picture, the way it looks now after everything has been happening. So let's adjust this. I'm going to have to pull that this way. Okay, so over here, this is the playoff picture, guys. Chiefs, Bills, Steelers, Texans. It is done. They are in the playoffs. The season is not over, so where they line up on the board, that's going to change. The Eagles and the Lions are the only teams in the NFC who have clinched. But the Seahawks right now are sitting at number 3. The Buccaneers at number 4. They are 8-6 after that win. Minnesota Vikings are 5. Packers after this win, if they get this win, that's going to change things. As I said before, Ravens, Broncos got moved up. Chargers dropped down 1. And all of this kind of stays the same. The Colts technically not eliminated yet. They've got an 11% chance after, well, this should update. The Dolphins should also update. The Bengals should also update. 2 losses right here. 2 losses right here and a win for the Bengals. And on the far right-hand side, way over here on the right-hand side, Rams are 8-6. Cardinals are 7-7. Falcons are 6-7. They dropped 1 down underneath the Cardinals, and that's what we got going on. Okay, so here we go. There's the snap. There's the throw to the right-hand side. And let's get back over here. So Sam Howell is out there still. No Geno Smith. Geno is on the sideline. He will be out probably for the rest of this game. Everybody asking, are you going to be okay? And he's saying no. Or they're probably asking, are you going to play? He's shaking his head saying, nah, I'm not coming back into this game. So it is going to be the Sam Howell show, guys. Good night, Lucinda. Thank you for checking in, Lucinda. I appreciate that. Here we go. All right, guys, shotgun formation from the 4-yard line. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete. Winds up and throws, almost intercepted there by the Packers defense. Intended for, not quite sure, but that was a 2nd down and 10. It brings up a 3rd down and 10. Thank you, Ron Greer. I appreciate that. Mark Evans saying congratulations. Love y'all and keep up the good work. Thanks, Mark. More Red Bull, please, says Andy. More Red Bull. I'm almost done with this, actually. I might as well finish it. All right, 3rd down and 10. Here's the snap out of their own end zone. In trouble, has to get rid of it. Incomplete pass. 4th down and 10. 13 minutes left to go. 4th down and 10 coming up right now. Yeah, Thursday game was terrible, Kenneth. It was so bad. Oh, man.
Oh, he looks bad.
And even the Seattle Seahawks mascot looks sad right now. Blitz is his name. A 4th down and 10 coming up. Blitz the bird. Here we go, guys. We're waiting for the punt from the Seattle Seahawks to send this back to the Green Bay Packers. There is the kick. This is going the other way. Green Bay about to recover. And they are going to grab that one and just signal it a fair catch. Blitz is on the sideline right now with his arms crossed, just doing the same thing that I was doing. So they showed that picture of the hawk. Yeah, that's a scary looking bird. That's a bird of prey, yeah. He looks angry. Still a lot of game, but it feels like the Packers got this, says Eric Issa. I'm with you, Eric. Any good sea chicken recipes? Is it chicken or is it fish? I know it's fish, but is it chicken or is it fish? Oh, man. All right, guys. I think that was Jessica Simpson. Yeah, that was a Jessica Simpson thing. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on here. Dumb Buzzard says Wild Dog. DJ in the conversation. Do you think DK Metcalf will get more yards? With Sam Howell as quarterback, honestly, dude, I don't know. Sam Howell is not looking anywhere near as good as Geno Smith was looking in the first half of this game, and that's saying something because Geno Smith wasn't looking good to begin with. So, yeah, total offense right now for the Seattle Seahawks. Let's take a look at this, guys. So if I take a look at this, the home team, let's look at these numbers again for the Seattle Seahawks. So, normally, the Seattle Seahawks offense, they put up 344 yards of offense per game. They average about 23 points per game. And today they have been held. Today the Seattle Seahawks offense has been held to just 158 total yards of offense. Mind you, we are at 13-minute mark in the 4th quarter, and the Green Bay Packers just got the football back. So I don't see a way that the Seahawks are going to get to 344 passing yards or 344 yards today. Total yardage, again, is less than half of that as we approach the 13-minute mark in this 4th quarter. Points per game, the Seahawks have just 6, so they are definitely behind schedule. Their defense normally gives up 21 points per game. They've already given up 23 to the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay is up 23-6 over Seattle here. So this is going to improve here as well for the Green Bay Packers defense. Normally they give up 21 points per game. Today they have given up just 6. Normally they give up 330 yards per game. Today they have given up just 158, so that is good news for this Green Bay Packers defense. And offensively, they are on track to hit these numbers right now. They're sitting at 23 points. They have the ball right now, 1st and 10 from the 43. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 43. There's the snap, and on the move right now is Jordan Love. He winds up and throws. Oh, that looked like a good throw. It was intended for Romeo Doubs. I don't know if he was expecting it. That looked effortless though. But why are you throwing the football anyways, man? Just keep the ball on the ground. Let's get off the field. Let's go home. This game is a wrap, dude. Just keep the football on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Nah, mean, Jelly Bean? All right, guys. Anyone check Mahomes' ankle injury? He likes to act up. I don't know. I haven't seen anything on that. Here we go, 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. There's the handoff. This time around the left-hand side, Josh Jacobs stumbles his way forward. Oh, my goodness. They're saying Jacobs fumbled the football and that it was recovered by the Seattle Seahawks. Let's see if he went down or if he actually fumbled this one. This might be Seahawks ball. The Seahawks are hanging on to it. It will be Seahawks ball. They're saying a fumble here. Josh Jacobs, let's watch this replay as he goes down. He is stumbling forward. A big hit right there. That fist came in and just found the sweet spot on that football. Josh Jacobs dropping the ball there. Wow. Josh Jacobs dropping the football there. That is a turnover for Seattle, guys. A turnover for Seattle. Here we go. Can Seattle score a touchdown on this drive? First and 10 from the 45. Great field position here, though. First and 10 from the 45. Waiting for the snap. There's Sam Howell. He takes it. He drops back. Sam Howell will fire. Catch is made by number 88. That goes backwards there. This brings up a second down and 5 after the 5-yard gain. So, football up to the Green Bay Packers 40. Green Bay is imposing, says CMC later. Too much running, says Mangos. I want the Packers to win, but I need Green Bay defense to lose a bunch of points for fantasy purposes. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Dude, I understand that like you would not believe. Here we go. On second down and 5, a precarious-looking throw will end up sailing out of bounds safely for Sam Howell. This brings up a third down and 5 after the incomplete pass. So 3rd and 5 at the 40-yard line. They only need 5 yards to move the sticks. All right, guys. Again, we got the Football Nation swag on right now. We're rocking it. We're live from San Antonio, Texas. We got a 3rd down and 5. Here is the snap. On the move, winds up, throws, catch is made. Jackson Smith and Jigba picks up the first down inside the 30. Good for a Seattle Seahawks first down. First down for Seattle. Worst performance by the Seahawks this season, says Sean. All right, guys, the Seattle Seahawks up to about the 28-yard line. Empty backfield. Here's the snap, a 3-man rush coming in. Catch is going to be made at about the 25, maybe the 24-yard line. Second down and 6 coming up. Football at the 24. 14 subscribers away from reaching our goal, guys. We are in the 4th quarter, and I've got 11 minutes and 30 seconds to get to 18. To get to 18-9. There's the snap. Probably now, I would think, are close to it. Here's the carry around the right-hand side. Zach Charbonnet on second down and 6 will go all the way to a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seattle Seahawks, a 24-yard touchdown run. Touchdown for Seattle. The score is now 12-6. They're going to verify this one. No flag on the play. It will be updated. So Zach Charbonnet finding space. Great blocks by his people. There he stays inbounds, climbing that ladder. Good play for Zach Charbonnet. They definitely needed that touchdown for Seattle. And the score is now 23-12. Here comes the extra point attempt from the left hash. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is 23-13, guys. So, 10-point game. It's a 10-point game. It's still a 2-possession game. But we're close. We are close. 18-8-9-1. How about that? We got a game now, says David Ray. That's what I'm saying. The Toast Tea, thanks for checking into the conversation. Andy Linton, what's up? Mario, I wore a tie for 43 years. 12 to 15 hours days. Feels good to only do it once in a while for a few hours. You still need to pick up a Three Stooges tie. They are online, says Mark McKay. I want to as well, dude. Yeah, look it up, babe. That would be cool. A Three Stooges tie. TikTok, TikTok, and not the app. We need a big glass of Charbonnet, says Andy. Kevin laughing it up. All right, guys, we do have an intimate stream right now. Look, less than 1,000 people is watching this game right now. If you guys are out there, don't even hit the like button. Don't even worry about any of that stuff. I just want to know, if you have never commented on a live stream before because you're not used to the platform or maybe something like that, this is the perfect opportunity to get an official shout out, guys. I'll give you guys the heads up, man. I will call your name out. I will say thank you to you, whoever you are, if you're feeling brave enough. Now, I'm sure out of the 700 people who are watching this live stream right now, I gotta have at least a handful of people who have never commented on a live stream before. Would love to know who you are. Maybe we can share this experience together. Anyways, we are back to a commercial break, guys. Got 11 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in this game. The Seattle Seahawks are going to kick the football back to the Packers. Missy Bowman checking into the conversation saying, let's go Packers. Mark Till saying, nyak, nyak, nyak. Nyak, nyak, nyak. No respect. I don't know. I thought that was Jabberjaws. Anyways, I could be wrong. Hello, I'm new, says Zach Dunning. What's going on, Zach? Yo, what's good? No cable and you're the GOAT, says Hands Official. Appreciate you, Hands. Bro, that's so dope. Maybe too little too late, says Lawrence. I agree. Make that tie. Make a custom tie that says let's effing go. I like that one too. I never commented until I ran into your live stream, says Eric. Awesome. Well, thanks for that, Eric. Thanks for checking in, homie. Let's see. Christopher saying Pack will win this game. I bet 900K. My brain just glitched right there. That's a lot of money, Chris. I hope you get it, bro. Two guns. Go Packers. Welcome, Zach, says Mangoes. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I watched the Niners game and you said you were getting sick. Fierce fact, I'm feeling better from that. Daisy. I am feeling better from that. I was running a fever that day, bro. Here's the return. The Green Bay Packers getting the football back. Let's bring up the drive chart. Thanks for asking, Fierce Fact. Thanks, man. He says he was here during the 49ers game and that I was feeling terrible. It was an impression of Curly. Jabberjaws, is an impression of Curly. Well, I guess that answers that, Sherm. Mark McKay saying Etsy best selection for Stoogies? Oh. Okay, got it. Pocket my rocket, first time commenting. What's up, dude? Thanks for checking in, Pocket. My pocket rocket. First and 10. Here we go. 11-11. Make a wish. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Josh Jacobs. Good to carry. Will go forward for about 4 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Green Bay Packers. Do you like Packers or Seahawks? Missy wants to know. I'm a Cowboys fan, Missy. I don't even know where I put my chain. It's over there. Christina's just got it in the corner. But I'm definitely a Dallas Cowboys fan. My fiance is definitely a Green Bay Packers fan. But I wear the Cowboys chain week in and week out. Hands Official saying subscribed and liked. I love it. Thanks, Hands. Let's go. For this game, I'm thinking the Green Bay Packers should win this one. But I like good football. Here's a 2nd down and 6 with all day. Yeah, come on. All day in the pocket, and Jordan Love tried to wind up and throw. That football got swatted at the line in scrimmage. Don't need NFL Plus when I have Football Nation. All right. There's an update on YouTube about Mahomes. I haven't read it yet. I haven't seen it either. Jordan Love throws that football. That should have been a fumble. That should have been a fumble. It looked like that football was blocked at the line of scrimmage. Jordan Love threw the football forward, and it came down out of his hand once he had followed the follow-through. It just slipped out of his hands. 3rd down and 6. They got lucky on that one. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Here's the snap. In trouble. Jordan Love improvising. Jordan Love will wind up and throw. Incomplete pass on 3rd down. We'll bring up a 4th down and 6, and they're going to have to punt again. So another stop by the Seattle Seahawks. They don't want to lose at home. Charbonnet touchdown sealed my fantasy playoffs with the win. Good night, says Pocket My Rocket. Thanks, bro. Congratulations. Hope to see you on Monday. Hope to see you next week for fantasy football as well, bro. She's a Packers fan because she's from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, so she grew up a Packers fan. I'm from Texas. I grew up in Texas. I was always a Dallas Cowboys fan ever since I started watching football. All right, Christopher saying that a subscribe from him is contingent upon the Packers winning this game. Here is the punt. We will get a return. The 20, the 25, the 30, the 33-yard line before going down. Almost had enough space right there. We got a 1st and 10 coming up right now for the Seattle Seahawks, guys. 6 subscribers left to go to get to 18-9. Would love to get to that goal. Hopefully, I can convince you guys to subscribe. They've got the playoff picture up right now, and in the hunt or on the bubble, as I like to call it, are those other teams that we talked about today. So we'll get to it later. Zachary saying I'm a Ravens fan. Missy saying same. I will subscribe if the Packers win. All right, guys. Let's see if we can get a win for the Green Bay Packers, but I want to see an interesting game either way. 32-yard line for the Seattle Seahawks. Shotgun formation. There is the snap. Fakes the handoff, dropping back. In trouble. Has to throw the football. I think that's a forward pass. I don't think that's a fumble. That's a forward pass that goes the wrong way. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10. Packers trying to say that this is going their way. They're pointing in this direction, but I don't think so. That looked like a forward pass from Sam Howell intended for Zach Charbonnet. I don't think it was swatted out of bounds. Yeah, that's definitely a forward pass. Definitely a forward pass. Sam Howell got rid of it just in time. Thanks, guys. We are 3 away. We'll hopefully get there before the end of the stream. We got about 10 minutes left to go. We got about 10 minutes left to go. And we've got, looks like 9:50 on the clock right now. This game might run a little bit later. And there is a challenge flag being dropped right now. 2nd down and 10. LaFleur drops the flag. I bet they're gonna let him take his flag back and say there's nothing to challenge. They are challenging it. I think that's a mistake. Christina said it. I agree, man. David, I left the Cowboys game and finished the stream on the next one. I'm a football fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. Definitely. Definitely a Cowboys fan, David Ray, and I will not let you tell me otherwise. So, we've got a 2nd down and 10 coming up, and we're going to a quick commercial break. I'm going to slide this over just a little bit. We're going back to a quick commercial break, so let's step away. Snake asking, who do I think is going to be in the Super Bowl? Well, that's a good question. With clear instructions, says CM. See you later. Thanks, Eric. Okay. Realistically speaking, who do I think is going to be in the Super Bowl? Man, that's tough. Why don't we take a look at it, the way things are sitting right now? If this were to end right here, right now, they would match them up this way, right? So the Chiefs would get the bye week. The Lions would get the bye week. So we are going to eliminate those guys from the opening rounds of the playoffs. Now, the way things changed, it looks like the Buffalo Bills would go up against the Chargers since the Chargers just slipped down to 7. Bills and Chargers, then we would have Steelers at Broncos, and then Texans-Ravens. In this bracket, I think the Ravens would beat the Texans. I think the Steelers would beat the Broncos, and I think the Bills would beat the Chargers. So then we would see the Chiefs go up against, would that be against Baltimore or would that be against Buffalo? How do they break that down? I want to say that we're going to end up with like the Buffalo Bills and the Ravens for the AFC Championship game. And then we'll probably end up with the Philadelphia Eagles or the Detroit Lions. I feel like the Eagles and the Lions are going to end up having to eliminate each other at some point early. And after the game that I saw today out of the Detroit Lions, dude, I don't know. Maybe Dan Campbell was saying play soft today. It's not a big deal for us. Just go out there and have some fun. It's hard for me to believe that Dan Campbell just says go out there and have fun. I think for him, it's all about winning. If that is the case, I don't know, man. We might end up with like a Bills-Eagles Super Bowl. If I had to say so, you know what? It's still a little bit too early. It's still a little bit too early. Thanks, Snake. Appreciate that. We're gonna bring up those brackets later in the season, and we'll take a closer look before we get to playoffs, and then I'll give you my absolute for sure. Guys, it was a 2nd down and 10 on that play. We got back from the commercial break with less than 10 minutes left to go. Seattle with the football, takes the snap, winds up, throws, incomplete pass. Sam Howell today looking bad. 4 out of 11 passes completed. Those numbers over here on the right-hand side, guys, you can zoom in on that if you need to. He still has 0 fantasy points, only 19 yards on the day. Eagles will choke, says Matt Steve. Kansas City Eagles rematch would be interesting, bop it. Shotgun formation, there's the snap, this time from the 32. In the pocket, Howell winds up, throws. Sam Howell does connect here. This will bring up a 4th down and a flag on the play. Let's find out who the flag is on. So there was a challenge. Green Bay did not win the challenge. Chiefs-Vikings, also possible, Mark. The way the Vikings have been playing, I think it would be so cool if Sam Darnold got to the Super Bowl. What are the chances of Sam Darnold going to the Super Bowl, bro? The Vikings are the best at choking when they need to do well, says Country Kisses. I would argue that that's the Dallas Cowboys, honestly, even though I'm a Cowboys fan. Wow, offsides on the offense, guys. That will be enforced. A 5-yard penalty. Tyler Lockett lined up offsides, according to the official. I think that's a stupid, terrible call. I don't think that he was offsides there. Tyler Lockett going to be flagged for being offsides. One of the greatest wide receivers on the field right now, who's been in the league forever, does not line up offsides. Wow, Sean. Nice try, bro. Sean says Super Bowl 2024. Rams versus who? I don't know, man. Thank you, guys. 18-9. High fives. Let's go. We got there. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of a cushion, since I'm willing to bet a few subscribers today were bots, and those will be eliminated. So I'd like to get at least a 5 to 10 point cushion. We've got about 10 minutes left to go in this football game. A 4th down and 5 coming up for the Seattle Seahawks. Let's see how far we can push this. The original goal for today was to get to 19,000. I think we're going to fall short of that goal. Either way, that's okay. We're still having fun. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. Here we go. The punt team is out for Seattle. It is a 10-point game. This one is a big boot again. Oh, it's muffed. Oh, and it is safely recovered by the Green Bay Packers. Packers laid down on top of it on the 16-yard line. We got a 1st and 10 coming up for Green Bay. Is that Jaden Reed who muffed the catch? Wow. It went right through his hands. Oh, my gosh. Instead of going for it, Young should have just smashed him, honestly. So Young should have just drilled him on that play. Probably would have kicked that football out in another direction. That was a good punt. I got to say, that was a solid kick. Jaden Reed trying to recover it either way. 9:30 left to go. Green Bay Packers going to take their time. Thank you to whoever helped give us that little 1-point cushion. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field. Here's the snap. There's a fake handoff. Winds up, throws, catch is made. This time, it looks like Dontavian Wicks will get the carry. A gain of about 12 up to the 28. 1st down for Green Bay. 1st down, Green Bay Packers. Let's go, Green Bay. Green Bay gets so lucky, says Mark McKay. Christina says, she doesn't like that, bro. She says, lucky, or are they just good at football? She had the whole head. She had the whole, Don't you go there. 1st and 10 coming up from the 41, guys. I have 20 Cats, 10 Cowboys fans, and 10 Skins fans. Nice. Here we go. There's the snap. There's a trick play right there. Jaden Reed around the right-hand side with blocks in front of him, picks up the 1st down, and then some, a gain of about 13. They're saying stop the clock. That is good for a 1st down. 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. You create luck. I'm with you, Mark. I'm with you. Way to be honest, kick those bots. Hey, man. It is what it is. Blaine, it happens, dude. It happens. Sometimes people subscribe. Sometimes people unsubscribe as well. Maybe they didn't realize, or maybe they're, they think that by subscribing that they'll be allowed to comment, but sometimes people have names that have been blocked because they use curse words in their names and they don't get a chance to comment. Anyways, 1st and 10. This time is going to be a run around the left-hand side. Jaden Reed picks up a 1st down again. No flag on the play. That is good for another Green Bay Packers 1st down. 1st down for Green Bay as they get into Seattle Seahawks territory. This play was from the 41 on their own side of the field, and they get up to the Seattle Seahawks 47. 1st and 10 coming up here. Jaden Reed on the end around picks that one up. Steelers are going to the Super Bowl, says Bob S. We'll see, man. We will see. This is going to be a really good season for playoffs, if nothing else. 1st and 10 coming up, guys. Here's the snap. There's the handoff. This time, Jacobs goes around the right-hand side. Doesn't care that Jones was wrapped up around him. He goes forward, picks up 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Football to the Seattle Seahawks 43. For sure on fake names, says Herbs. I'm with you, bro. 728 concurrent viewers right now, so we're still under 1,000. Another intimate stream, but that's okay. 15,000 views on this stream so far. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Be sure to set your timers. Give me 5 to 10 minutes of your time today, or longer if you'd like. But don't go anywhere. Let's see if I can't hold your attention for the rest of this drive. 6 minutes and 45 seconds in a shotgun formation. Here's the snap from about the 43-yard line. A gain of about 4 on 2nd down and 6. Brings up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers after that 4-yard run from Josh Jacobs. He is brought down by Boya Mafe on that play. And this brings up a 3rd and 2. So for fantasy football purposes, guys, Josh Jacobs does already have 20 fantasy points. You can see those numbers over here on the right-hand side. Jordan Love, kind of a quiet day. Geno Smith done for today. Geno Smith is done, guys. Geno Smith not going to come back in here. Single back formation, that eliminates me, by the way, from my sleeper league because I had Geno Smith as my quarterback. Timeout going to be called right here, guys. 2nd timeout of the game. 2nd timeout of the half. Less than 6 minutes left to go. 3rd down and 2 coming up. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, he lost the challenge. Okay. Duff. What's going on, Duff? Saying sight. No chance that the Steelers make it to the Super Bowl. You had a better chance of the Browns making it to the bowl. Man, Herb feels some kind of way about there. 5 hours and counting, says Herbs Hunter. Says Herbs Hunters. All right, guys. Y'all keep that conversation. I will let you guys jostle each other around in the comment area. If you want to talk trash about another person's team, just try to keep it, reasonable. State your facts. Make your argument. Don't attack the character. Make the argument and make it count. Here we go, guys. A 3rd down and 2. From the 39-yard line, the Green Bay Packers need 2 yards to go to pick up this 1st down here. There is the snap, dropping back and surveying. Winds up, throws. Jordan Love looking for Jaden Reed, and it looks like Jaden Reed fell on that play. 4th down and 2 coming up from the 39. Never liked the Cowboys since Danny White. Dude, it's okay. Most people don't like the Cowboys anyways. I'm used to it by now. We take a lot of heat as Cowboys fans. I'm definitely used to it by now. All right, y'all, here we go. I got 10:02 on my clock. 10:02 in San Antonio, Texas, guys. The big 2-1-0. 4th down and 2 coming up. Shotgun formation. Steelers clinched today, so that was pretty good. And Josh Jacobs on 4th down and 2 will get stuffed by the Seattle Seahawks defense. Wow, stepping up big time there. Williams on the tackle. That'll bring up a 1st down, a turnover on downs. Seattle Seahawks will take over on the 39. Josh Jacobs shaking his head, not liking that one. He said, oh, wow, or oh, well, or something. Who knows? Anyways, got stuffed on that one. Josh Jacobs cannot pick up the 1st down. That brings up a 1st down for Seattle when we get back from the commercial break. Bale Jumper saying, shout out to 210. Realistically thinking Super Bowls should be Bills and Lions. See, man, I'm worried about what I saw today out of the Detroit Lions. I'll tell you the truth, man. They might be the number 1 team in the NFL, but this is like, they went up against the Buffalo Bills, and for the Lions to go out there and try to beat the Philadelphia Eagles, that's going to be a tough game for them to try to win, assuming that the Philadelphia Eagles are there. Yeah, it's pretty weird, dude. I don't know. I'm a little torn right now. I'm a little torn up between that. Should have kicked the field goal, said Sean. Yeah, I mean, a 16-point game is a very different game than a 13-point game is a very different game than a 10-point game, for sure. And there goes Love under 211 yards. I lost this. That's why betting is up. That's why betting it up in the air. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you for that subscribe, whoever just hit that subscribe button. Why don't we just take a quick look at the stats for today for these teams? The Seattle Seahawks, so far, Geno Smith is now out of this game. It has not been very good for the Seattle Seahawks offense. Sam Howell is now filling in for Geno Smith. Next to him is Zach Charbonnet, 8 carries, good for 54 yards and a rushing touchdown. Zach Charbonnet does have 13 fantasy points today. Jackson Smith-Njigba has been targeted 12 times. He has 10 receptions. He's good for 83 yards, 18 fantasy points today in full-point PPR formats. On the other side, guys, it's been very quiet for everyone over here. DK Metcalf, 3 targets, 3 receptions, just 28 yards. Tyler Lockett, 1 target, 1 reception, just 22 yards. Noah Fant out here. He's got a bunch of targets, 6 targets, good for 3 receptions, only 15 yards for him. And so the Seattle Seahawks offense has not been very efficient. On the other side, the Green Bay Packers are looking a lot more serious. And if we take a quick look at the Green Bay Packers stats for today, Jordan Love has completed 19 of 25 passes for 207 yards and a passing touchdown, 14 fantasy points for him. Josh Jacobs has 24 rushing attempts, good for 89 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown, 20 fantasy points for him. From the 39-yard line, guys, the Seattle Seahawks have the football. There's the snap. Sam Howell in trouble. Sam Howell will get sacked on that play. Another sack, ladies and gentlemen. That is, gosh, wow. Is that 5 or 6 for Green Bay? I'm going to take a look at the defense here. We got 2 sacks from Inagbre. We got another sack here from Cooper. Here's the snap, looking right, throwing right, it's intercepted! The Green Bay Packers come back with it, the 30, oh my gosh, the Packers get stopped. Edgerrin Cooper with an interception on top of 2 sacks, or on top of that sack there. So take a look at the right-hand side. This is going to update. We just got an interception from Cooper here as well. What a terrible game for Seattle. The Green Bay Packers get the football back. So, defensive stats over here. Look at this. 2 sacks right there. You can add on another sack here plus an interception. Another sack here from Gary. Another sack here from Wyatt. Another sack here from Brooks. And another intercept. Oh, my gosh. Green Bay Packers defense. What is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sacks on the day plus 2 interceptions. It's pretty obvious that the Green Bay Packers defense showed up to play today, guys. Here we go. Single back formation. There is the snap. There is the handoff. Josh Jacobs up the middle will gain about 5 or 6 yards. That'll bring up a second down. They're going to call it a gain of 4. I guess my eyes must be deceiving me. Josh Jacobs, a gain of 4. Second down and 6 coming up. My goodness, it's over, says Mark McKay. Dude, there was a chance right there. Sam Howell. All right, guys. So they're looking at the NFC North. And if the Minnesota Vikings win tomorrow, that's going to be... We're going to have 3 teams from the NFC North who make it to the playoffs. It reminds me of that time where all 3 NFC East teams, including the New York Giants, with Daniel Jones, made it to the playoffs. Was that the year that I think that was the year that the Eagles played the Kansas City Chiefs. That was 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Anyways, first timeout going to be taken right there by Seattle, guys. We're getting back from that timeout. Second down and 6 coming up after the 4-yard gain. The football up to the 23. There's the snap. There's another handoff. This time a gain of just 1. And really the Green Bay Packers are just trying to force Seattle into using all of their timeouts. They know they need the football back. Second timeout going to be taken right there. They're showing the NFC West remaining schedules. I can show y'all those same remaining schedules as well, at least for the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, whether they watch him do it or not doesn't mean that the offensive line can't generate enough push for him to be able to, pick up a couple yards. All right, guys. Packers still have the football. That was the second timeout taken by the Seattle Seahawks, the 32nd timeout. They're getting back to it. 5:05 left to go in this football game. A shotgun formation, trips to the right from the 22-yard line. Green Bay Packers have the football. Here we go. Let's see if they can get this one here. Snap the ball. Play clock to double zeros. Looks like Green Bay will have to call the timeout. Final timeout taken by Green Bay, and they go back to another commercial break. Okay, so again then, since we're doing this and they're going to the commercial break, this is the Seahawks schedule here. That's the final one for the Green Bay Packers. Obviously, they lost one timeout due to the failed challenge there. Packers Seahawks, that's what's happening right now for Seattle. Seattle next week will face the Minnesota Vikings. Then they will go on against the Bears and then the LA Rams. The Seahawks can still make the playoffs, but they're going to be at the bottom of the totem pole, that's for sure. Green Bay Packers next few games. So you got Saints, Vikings, and Bears. Also, a couple of the same teams going up against the Green Bay Packers, but a different schedule here. 3rd down and 5 coming up, guys. We do have a 3rd down and 5 coming up for Green Bay from the 22-yard line. Here's the snap dropping back. Plenty of time. Shot for the end zone. Oh, my goodness. Did Romeo Doubs grab it? They're signaling yes. Touchdown. Green Bay Packers. Wow. Thank you, Lawrence. Appreciate that, bro. Wow, touchdown there. Incredible play by Romeo Doubs. His 2nd touchdown today. What a catch right there. The back judge was front row seats to that grab. Wow, you left Romeo Doubs on your bench. Romeo Doubs just went off for fantasy football purposes, guys. Romeo Doubs, 19 fantasy points today. He is the number 1 scorer out of the wide receivers there. Josh Jacobs with 21, but he is the running back. So great job today for Romeo Doubs, who has been the squeaky wheel, and it looks like the wheel gets the grease. Here is the extra point attempt coming up here after the touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. The kick is up. The kick is good, guys. And the score is now 30-13, 17 points difference in this game. That'll probably be all she wrote, but for Jordan Love fantasy football owners, that was probably the best thing that could happen for y'all. All right, guys. So, tomorrow night, who will win tomorrow night, guys? We got 2 games happening. Curious to know what y'all think. Falcons and Raiders. That is a game that's happening tomorrow night. Who will win that game? Will it be the Falcons? Will it be the Raiders? We've got 10-11 here in San Antonio, Texas, with 5 minutes left to go. I give you guys my parlay. Rhonda's saying, cheese, cheese, cheese. Great game. Definitely, yeah, that was a great catch by Romeo Doubs, man. What an effort for him to hang on to that football. And the Seattle Seahawks, it's getting pretty quiet over there in Seattle. This game is in Seattle. So, they got 2 games happening tomorrow, simultaneous for Monday Night Football, guys. We're going to have a game that's a little bit earlier. So, normally the games are at 7:15. I think the game is at 7:05 tomorrow for the, I think the game is at 7:05 tomorrow. Let me check really quick. No, it's at 7. So 8 o'clock Eastern time. Here we go, guys. We are going to get the return here up to about the, looks like the 36-yard line. A good return after all. Now, Minnesota Vikings, Chicago Bears. That game is happening at the same time as the normally scheduled broadcast. Neither of these are normal times. This is going to be a weird Monday night, guys. Normally, Monday Night Football is at 7:15 p.m., but they're staggering them. So there's a game at 7 and a game at 7:30. Neither of the 2 games will start at 7:15 like it normally starts on Monday Night Football. We're getting towards the end of the season. That means we're going to have some funky schedule stuff. Keep your eyes on this channel for Saturday Night Football games that will be coming up. 1st and 10, guys. This is a gain of about 3. They're trying to push that pile forward. Seattle Seahawks still have the ball. This will bring up a 2nd down and 7 after a 3-yard gain. All right. Well, we're hanging out. We are live. Chilling with you guys. I hope y'all are chilling with me. Here's the snap on 2nd down and 7. Sam Howell facing that 4-man rush has to wind up and throw. There is a flag on the play. It is a gain right there. The official saying no catch. Let's find out what this flag is on 2nd down and 7. Let's find out what this flag is on 2nd down and 7. That KK is my favorite English actress. Is that Keira Knightley? Is that who KK is? Is there another English actress with KK? Unless you spell Nicole. No, Nicole Kidman wouldn't be. Oh, she's Australian anyways. Okay. Plus, who spells Nicole with a K? Anyways, guys, this is going to be an illegal formation against the Seattle Seahawks. That penalty will be declined. It would have been a 5-yard penalty. The penalty is declined, and instead of repeating 2nd down and 7, it is an incomplete pass, which brings up a 3rd down and 7. So 3rd down and 7 coming up here. Football to the 38. We've got a snap impending. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Sam Howell in the backfield takes the snap, surveys. Sam Howell in trouble again, and he gets dropped another time. That is sack number 7 for the Green Bay Packers. And Cox going to bow down after that one. That is the 7th sack of the game for the Green Bay Packers. It is incredible. Thank you, Blaine. So Blaine is checking into the conversation, saying thanks for your interactions and legit color commentary. Dude, anytime. All right, guys. Kiera. Yes, says Rhonda Davis. All right, guys. Great job again by the Green Bay Packers defense to get another bag here. This must be a really tough game to watch for Seattle Seahawks fans. And this is just a celebration today for Green Bay Packers all the way around. Packers fans, you're very welcome, Courtney. Effin, good night, she says. Appreciate that. She says good night to both of us. Christina says good night, Courtney. Here we go. All right, guys, there's the punt. This one will go out at about the 15-yard line. So from the 15 to the 15, a big punt there for the Seattle Seahawks. It'll probably be all she wrote, man. So this will probably be all she wrote. So close to 300 likes, says Country. I think we can get there. I think we can get there. We hit 18-9. The goal was to get to 19 today. Wishful thinking. We probably would have gotten there if I would have started this stream on time, but I was not feeling good. And I started this stream about 30 minutes later than I was expecting to start. That being said, everything is fine. I'm glad that we are still live and hanging out with you guys. You guys are still hanging out with me, really. 1st and 10 coming up under center is Jordan Love. From the 16-yard line, a handoff to the running back keeps the clock going. Seattle Seahawks have one more timeout. That was Emmanuel Wilson on the run. They're going to take their time and let this one just wind down. I don't think Seattle wants to call another timeout. I think they just want to regroup. 17-point game. I can't imagine Seattle wanting to go for this one. I know they need this win, but what's it worth to them? Do they want to lose more than just Geno Smith? Because they already lost Geno Smith for this game. What if they lost more players because they were playing aggressively? Gonna need 500 subscribers per day during the playoffs, which I think is gettable, says Germ. Dude, we'll see, man. We'll see what I can do. It's okay, man. I'll set my goals. My goal is to 25,000 subscribers, but hey, if we can't get there, that's okay. There's another carry for Emmanuel Wilson that brings up a 3rd down. So 3rd down coming up, 3rd down and 2 after the 4-yard gain on 2nd and 6. Football is now up to the 24-yard line. Green Bay Packers still have the ball, and this will take us to the 2-minute warning. They don't need to get the snap off here before we hit that 2-minute warning. See you tomorrow, CMC. Take care, brother. Or are you saying goodnight to Courtney? CMC is still hanging out. Okay. Kenneth, are you leaving? Doesn't matter. If you are or if you're not, I hope you guys are having a good night. Either way. So, all right, guys, that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The party is over, says Bob S. Man, this party was over a while back. So, I am curious to see how many people got the pick'ems right this week. So we did pick'ems this week. We're doing a $100 giveaway for Football Nation on this channel, and someone's going to win $100 at the end of tomorrow's game. I got to find out how many people are even eligible right now. I think a lot of people went with the Detroit Lions, but a lot of people also went with the Buffalo Bills. Most of these games ended the right way. I did take the Jets to win that game over the Jaguars, and I was one of the few. So whoever wins the $100 has to get all of them right. And if there are multiple people who got all of them right, we do have a tiebreaker for that situation. And that is to see if you can guess or get the closest to how many points were scored during this week. All the points scored during this week. Guys, the Detroit Lions and the Buffalo Bills put up 90 points today. That is going to mess some stuff up for some people. We want to get you to that 100 subscribe count, says Dawn. Dawn, I hope so, bro. We're on our way. We're growing. Here we go. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. We're waiting for the snap. Jordan Love takes it. Jordan Love drops back. 5-man rush coming in. There's the blitz. Winds up, throws. Broken up pass right there. Oh, man. Christian Watson got a little shook up on that one. Let's bring up the drive chart one more time. Okay. So they will punt the football back to Seattle, guys. This will be the end of the game. So maybe got the wind knocked out of him on that one. I want to kind of see how many fantasy football leagues I'm actually going to be okay in. Either way, I did not do well on all my picks, says Susan Morgan. It's okay, girl. Don't you sweat it. Here we go. There's the punt, guys. And this will not be returned. Down at about the 32-yard line. Seattle Seahawks last gasp effort here. Good night, effing family. Be safe and Merry Christmas to all. Thanks, Lawrence. You have a great night, man. The random saying, period, done, it's over. The random dot, up in class. Welcome back, homie. What's the average total points? Well, the average total points for games across the NFL is about 40 to 45 points. You see a lot of games that end, like 20 to 21, or like 17 to 21, or 21 to 24. A lot of those 3-point games, but I would say anywhere between, 40 and 50 points per game is about the average. Here we go. We had 16 games today. You do the math. That brings up a second down, guys. A first down and 10. Halani, third string running back for the Seattle Seahawks. We're bringing out the third string teams right now. This is just garbage time. 1:26 left to go. They're going to keep the football on the ground. Second down and 2 coming up. We're not going to see much action here. We got a second down and 2 coming up for Seattle. All right, guys, the next game on this channel will be the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. I will be live tomorrow night, and I will be wearing the tie. Here's the snap. There's the carry. We do get a 3-yard gain. That is good for a Seattle Seahawks first down with 60 seconds left to go. The clock is hot. And that's going to end up happening. How many have gotten all games correct for any Sunday this year? We had one person. By the way, I started this 2 weeks ago. And in week 1, one person got them all right, Aura, and she won the prize. Back then, it wasn't a cash prize. It was just a shirt that we were giving away. The channel is continuing to grow. We're able to give out just a little bit. We get a lot given to us by you guys who help out, so I feel like giving back to the community. And so giving back to the Football Nation community, that is. So what color tie, asks Fred Villarreal. Dude, I don't know, but we got a lot of them. I got a lot of ties to choose from. I try to pick one that is not in one favor or the other for either team. But this will be the final score of the game, guys. The final score will be 30-13. That is all she wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. Look, I would love to stick around and hang out with you guys for the rest of the night. Unfortunately, I do have to go work my day job tomorrow, Monday through Friday. Someday, when we get to 100,000 subscribers, maybe even before then, we'll be able to do this stuff full-time for you guys. We'll be able to go full-time on YouTube. Until then, just be sure to come back to this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this triple header today. My name is Mario Manuel. You've been watching Football Nation. Until next time, let's effing go. I'm going to let you guys stare at this just a few minutes longer before I end the live stream. Here is all of the playoff pictures moving into Week 16. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Peace out.